All right, looks like I'm live, which is cool. Let me just join the voice chat. See who's here.
Hello there.
Hello there. So present is Shadow, Blaze, and Ozzy. That's cool. Ozzy said he has to talk to us via the no mic chat. No worries.
It's always understandable.
Because he's on holiday, of course. Yeah.
Disneyland.
Yeah, of course. But yeah.
Yeah.
But it's nice to see other people here, which is great, and we can have some fun chatting.
Yep.
Blair says you'll be getting a drink. No worries. You probably need a drink because right now it is pretty hot. Yeah.
Yeah, I have enough. I have enough drinks.
You've had enough drinks, have you? Good, good.
Yeah, Prisoners was pretty good.
I told you you'd like it. It's about time that you've seen it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I never doubted you for a second.
Good, good. Yeah, I knew you'd like it. And that's my favorite of Denny Villeneuve.
I think it's mine as well.
Yeah, and
so far my second favorite is Dune, of course.
Yeah, that's cool. One day I might probably do like a ranking of his films he's done, the English language ones, because I've only seen his English ones.
So
because he's also done films which are in French. And yeah, so but I'll probably do rankings of like his big theatrical movies. Because now I think about it, I think I may have seen all of his movies, which is pretty cool. So so how's your week been since we last streamed, Shadow?
Yeah, been pretty good.
You've been having fun, have you?
Yeah, I've even rewatched the first Transformers film.
Did you know? Did you know?
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie in years.
Would you say your opinions changed on it, or would you say your old one still holds up?
The Michael Bay films and movie are the only ones I've seen.
Yeah, would you say your opinions changed on it? Do you like him or do you not like it as much now?
I still like the first movie.
Yeah, nice.
But yeah, just like you, I prefer Bumblebee a lot more.
Well, I prefer Bumblebee and Darker Moon more, yeah. Darker Moon, of course, is for me an example of a film that didn't need a sequel. Yeah. Just waiting on people. Blaze in the comments. Yo, Blaze, what's up? Yeah. Yeah, so Ozzy, if you wish to interact with us, then please, talk to us in, the no mic chat, if you'd like to. Oh, and in case you're wondering, Shadow, I've been watching, more of Stranger Things Series 4, and I'm almost done with it, but it's definitely a great season.
Yeah, second best.
Yeah, my favourite's probably the first season, because that's what started it all.
Yeah, that season is beyond perfect.
Yeah. My first episode is one with Robert Englund.
Yeah, same as mine.
Yeah. Mainly as well also because of Max's scene.
Yeah, that was actually very satisfying.
Yeah, it was.
After what in the episode Mallrats.
Yeah. And it's also
she destroyed Max. That made me hate her. Yeah.
The thing I don't like about Stranger Things Series 4 is probably the bully Angela. I hate Angela.
At least 11 smacked her in the face.
Well, yeah, I clapped and cheered when she did, but she had it coming because I hate Angela.
Yeah.
My favourite character in Stranger Things is Hopper. And I'm glad I'm glad this season as well finally showed how he survived as well. Finally.
Yeah, Yeah.
Hello there, Darth Prime. Yeah, Blaze, you told me you saw Kick-Ass 2, yeah. For me, it's just a disappointing sequel, to be honest. Compared to
What
the
do you
first
think
film.
about the villain? What do you think about Vecna?
Vecna, scary, isn't he?
Yeah. He's pretty much. It's pretty much Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, nothing can top, Demigorgon, but when it comes to monsters.
Yeah, or Dr. Brenner.
The human villain, yeah. Dr. Brenner, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Papa has 11 closer.
Yeah. It's cool he's back in this season, yeah. Pretty cool, isn't it?
But I wonder, in season 1, it did look like Demogorgon killed him. But
What's
I
those,
don't
Rex?
I don't know how he survived that.
Yeah. So far, boys, it's definitely, off to a great start, Series 4. And I'll hopefully be wrapping it up soon, yeah, because tomorrow I'll be back to watching TV again, so yeah. See what I think of it. And I definitely as well don't care about episodes being long, because it's just worth the wait. It makes up for the long wait we had to have for this season.
Yeah, the final episode is like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah. Makes up for a long wait, a couple of years, isn't it? We're waiting, isn't it? Like, whoa. Blaze, I don't know when I'm going to watch Maleficent or not. It's on my watch list, just so you know, but I don't know when I'll be watching it, because tomorrow I'll be watching a Disney classic called Pocahontas.
The movie is underrated.
I'll see what I think of it. Yeah, Darth Prime, I heard about that from Geeks and Gamers, yeah. Taika Waititi's just stupid, isn't he? How did he forget Natalie Portman was in Star Wars? Ridiculous. But yeah. And plus, I've also heard from loads of sources that Love and Thunder was bad. Thank God I'm retired.
Thank God I never watched it.
And to be honest, guys, when I was reading all the stuff about it, what's going to happen, I knew going to start from the beginning, and I was right. So yeah, I'm glad I avoided it, and I'm sticking to my promise of retirement.
Yeah, same goes for me.
Yeah, exactly, Ozzy, he's stupid.
I guess you could say that he's one of the people that hate the prequels.
Probably, yeah, or maybe he's not watched them, I don't know. But surely he should know by now that she was in Star Wars. I mean, for God's sake, it was public knowledge for decades, weren't it now, really?
And she was in all 3 movies.
Exactly, it's stupid.
And she played a very important character as well.
Very important, yeah. You can always play a whenever you want to. So I'm just glad, over time retired from the MCU, because, yeah, the direction it's going in is just, dumb.
Exactly.
There's no plan whatsoever, so that's why I'm not wasting my time on it anymore. So yeah, and when more people join, I'll be doing my DVD haul as well. Got more fun things to show. I'm hoping the Munda Mula will show up especially for this one.
I can ask him over right now if he might join us.
Please do, yeah. It'd be great if he can, because I know he'd be happy about what I've got.
And maybe also Maria?
Sure, yeah. I'd love it if Maria came. Hopefully they'll be free too, yeah. I mean, the Munda especially should be free. Who's joined us? Oh, it's Movie Lover.
Oh.
Speaking of you, Movie Lover, we were just saying, we should invite you, and you've shown up.
Yep, I'm here.
Yeah, it's been a while since you came on streams, hasn't it? So how have you been since, we last spoke?
Oh, good. I'm trying to get out and enjoy the summer a little more, so...
Yeah. If you're wondering why Ozzy's on mute, it's because he's at Disneyland. He doesn't want the music there to get me copyrighted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah. And plus Movie Lover, have you heard the news that Love and Thunder was bad?
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah, all I can say is
Yeah.
thank God I'm not watching it.
I mean, it just looked bad from the trailers.
I knew going to start from the very beginning. Yeah. Now moving over. On this week's DVD haul, you're probably going to be really happy with what I've got. Yeah, just so you know. But I'm wondering if a Mundo show, but I can see it's having family dinner according to Blaze. That's fine. No worries.
All right, what did you get this week?
Well, I can show you. Yeah, if you'd like me to. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first thing I got was like Blu-rays from Amazon.
Yeah.
And in case you're wondering as well, I also as well got Did you see that I got the Unbreakable trilogy on Blu-ray on one of my streams, Movie Lover?
Nice.
Yeah, because I'll be filming a ranking video of a trilogy, next week.
I can't wait to see that.
Yeah. And in case you guys wondering, I've not seen any other works of M. Night Shyamalan, so I can't comment on his other works, but I've heard many of them been really bad, apparently.
Yeah, it's Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Split, and Glass are probably his few good movies. I haven't seen Signs yet, and I haven't seen The Village yet.
Yeah, I've seen Signs.
Yeah, Signs. Rated.
I have seen The Last Airbender. That was terrible.
Yeah, probably his worst movie.
Yeah, I've heard that, fans of that show were very, negative towards it, like overwhelmingly negative, regardless of one of the worst movies of all time.
I have heard The Happening is better to be watched as a comedy movie, though.
And I have seen Signs as well. And before I saw things like Lethal Weapon and Mad Max, that wasn't my favorite role of Mel Gibson. And speaking of Lethal Weapon, that's another franchise I'll be ranking it alongside Mad Max in the future as well.
Yeah, I've only seen the first two movies.
Do you plan to watch 3 and 4, Movie Lover?
Yeah, I do at some point.
It really bothers me how it's taken them so long to make a 5th Lethal Weapon movie.
Yeah.
And what's also sad, Movie Lover, is Richard Donner wanted to do it as like his last movie before he retired, but look what's happened. He unfortunately died last year.
Yeah. Yeah. So
this is
pretty much taken over.
Yeah. And this is pretty much one of the reasons why I'm concerned about, the long delays for sequels. Because what if some of the cast members or crew members die before production can happen?
Yeah, but I feel like it kind of should have just been left with 4 movies.
I don't even know why they're planning on doing a 5th movie in the first place, really.
I mean, there's kind of no reason to. I mean, the 4th one was kind of meant to be the finale to their story. I mean,
it's funny that you say finale because that's going to be the title of the 5th movie, Lethal Finale.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and in case you're wondering, guys, Roger's my favorite role of Danny Glover as well in those films. And I think he and Mel Gibson have great chemistry, don't they?
They do.
And Movie Lover, have you got a personal favorite role of Mel Gibson?
It's definitely from Lethal Weapon.
Oh yeah, Martin Riggs, is it? Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a film which he's worked on, which he starred in and also directed called Braveheart that I plan to check out.
Yeah, that is that's my favorite movie from him.
Yeah.
Well.
Hey Nathaniel and Badola, welcome guys. What's up? Okay, are you ready for a DVD or Movie Lover?
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought we'd start off with the Blu-rays that I got. So the vast majority of these are superhero films, guys, that I got on Blu-ray, but yeah, I'll start with them. So first thing I got to complete my MCU collection is The Incredible Hulk.
Nice.
Yeah, and in case you're wondering, guys, that's it for my MCU collection because I'm not buying any of the Phase 4 stuff. I've already got No Way Home. And I don't plan to own Captain Marvel or Iron Man 3 out because, in my opinion, those films suck.
Yeah, I still need to re-buy Iron Man for my collection. I need to buy Incredible Hulk. I need to buy Iron Man 2. I already have Thor. I already have Avengers 2012. I already have Winter Soldier.
Nice.
Need to buy Guardians of the Galaxy. I already have Age of Ultron. Need to buy Ant-Man. Already own Civil War. Need to buy Doctor Strange. I already own Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I already own Homecoming. So I need to buy Ragnarok. I already own Black Panther and Infinity War. So I need to buy Ant-Man and the Wasp. And I already own Endgame, Far From Home, No Way Home, Black Widow, and Shang-Chi. So it's complete.
Yeah,
With the exception of those I still need to get.
yeah. And if you guys wonder why I don't plan for Iron Man 3, it's because not only do I think it sucks, I also think it has no points even existing in the MCU at all.
Yeah, the only thing it really does is just foreshadow Iron Pepper and Endgame.
And that's just one
That's
thing.
it. One scene.
Yeah. Then as well, I got a 2 DVD box set of, of a superhero, like a vigilante anti-hero character, who's been played by 2 actors in these films, which is, Thomas Jane and Ray Stevenson, which is Punisher.
Yeah.
Nice.
It
I have
contains
that
Punisher.
double picture as well.
Yeah, Punisher 2004 and Warzone. In my opinion, they're both underrated movies. And also as well,
Yeah.
I don't plan to buy the 1989 version because that movie, in my opinion, sucks.
Yeah. People say Warzone sucks, but Warzone actually respects the gory nature of the Punisher.
And for one thing, it's more favorable to a character because at least in Warzone, he actually wears the skull shirt this time. The one for 999 did not, and you could literally just change his name from Frank Castle to someone else. It wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah, like, my only criticism is that maybe it could have been a little less comedic with the gore and a little more serious, and it probably would have been phenomenally praised.
Exactly, yeah. And in my opinion,
maybe just have like the same tone as Logan, and you have a pretty perfect Punisher movie right there.
If you guys want to see the true Punisher adaptation, watch John Bernthald's Shaw.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He's my Punisher.
Yeah. And in my opinion, guys, the Punisher 2004 is an example of a film that deserves a sequel.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I mean, Thomas Jane looks like he's in good health to return, so maybe he could, couldn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah. And then, guys, I then got the extended edition of an X-Men movie, and no, it's not a Raw Code Days Which Pass because I already own that. It's actually for the second installment of a trilogy about my favorite X-Men character, and that is the extended edition of the Wolverine, the Unleashed edition of the Wolverine.
Nice.
And in my opinion, it's the true adaptation of the Wolverine, not the theatrical version. The theatrical version is just okay, really. And then the last thing I got from Amazon, guys, was hello Liv, welcome. The last thing I got from Amazon, guys, was a movie which is made by Robert Rodriguez in 2019, which I think is wicked underrated and is also another example of film deserves a sequel, and that is 2019's Alita Battle Angel.
Oh yeah,
that movie.
Yeah, I love this movie. Yeah, I love this movie, guys. I think it's wicked underrated.
That movie deserves a sequel.
I saw that film in theaters.
Yeah.
That movie deserves a sequel.
Yeah, it's going to be in my series of films that deserve a sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch a sequel to that instead of Avatar: The Way of Water.
Yeah, definitely.
What kind of stupid title is that?
Yeah, that's why I'm not watching the movie. I'm avoiding it. And then, guys, I also as well, I got some Blu-rays from. Now, this one's what I got yesterday from my store. So the first thing I got from my store was The Expendables 1 and 2.
Nice.
I haven't seen any films.
For me, I'd recommend just the first 2. Please just watch the first 2. The third movie is very disappointing.
I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah. Then I got a DC animated movie, which is Batman Hush. I thought I'd give it a watch, see what I think of it.
Well,
this is the trailer.
Yeah. Then I got one of my favorite, like gangster movies of all time, which was released in 2006, and probably that's my favorite role of Matt Damon, guys, and that would have to be The Departed.
Oh yeah, definitely
Yeah, very good movie. In my opinion, has a very satisfying ending too. And plus, guys, I then got as well a movie which has my favorite role of Miles Teller, and probably my second favorite role of J.K. Simmons behind J. Jonah Jameson in live action, which is Whiplash.
I haven't seen that.
That movie is really good.
Yeah, it's really good movie, lover. Right? If you want to watch the bad taste of Miles Teller's Mr. Fantastic from Fantastic, then watch Whiplash because he's way better in that movie than in that.
He's also pretty good in Top Gun Maverick.
He's in that, is he? Oh, nice. I saw a first film this week and I thought it was pretty good, so I hope to watch a sequel when I can.
Yeah, it's very phenomenal.
Yeah. And I think isn't it also an example of, a sequel which is better than the original, which took way too long to make?
Yeah.
Nice, yeah. So it joins the ranks of Blade Runner 2049, does it, movie lover?
It sure does.
And I think another example I could say is probably Incredibles 2 as well.
Yeah, Incredibles 2, Mad Max Fury Road, Blade Runner 2049, Top Gun Maverick are prime examples of that trope.
You can even say Toy Story 3 because I was 11 years after Toy Story 2, weren't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so on to normal DVDs, guys. So I got this is so far the only work I've seen of Mel Gibson as a director, guys, and it has one of my favorite roles of Andrew Garfield, and that would have to be Hacksaw Ridge.
That movie is fantastic.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. And then, guys, after that, I then picked up one of my favorite works of Ridley Scott, which came out last year, guys, and it has one of my favorite roles of people like Matt Damon, Adam Driver, Jodie Comer, and Ben Affleck, and that'd have to be The Last Duel.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, guys, I also got as well one of my favorite movies released in 2004, and one of my favorite works of Clint Eastwood as a director, and that'd have to be $1 Million Baby.
Oh, yes, that film was great.
Yeah, it is, yeah. And that's my favorite role of Hilary Swank as well.
In that movie, yeah.
She was way better in this than she was in the Karate Kid 4 movie.
Yeah.
And then, guys, after that, I then got Polaroid, in my opinion, the most underrated work of director Sean Levi, starring Hugh Jackman, which is Real Steel.
I need to rewatch that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. And then, guys, I got a comedy movie, which is part of a franchise involving really dangerous stunts, which are very hilarious, presented by Johnny Knoxville. I got the first of the Jackass films. Yeah. The only one that I owned prior so far was Bad Grandpa, so I thought I'd get this, and I'll probably order the other 3 on Amazon. Yeah. Then, guys, I then got one of my favorite works of Quentin Tarantino, which I think is an underrated one by him, which stars Pam Grier as a title character, alongside people like Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Keaton, Robert De Niro, and many others, and that'd have to be Jackie Brown. And then it's more like, a drama than like an action thing, really, but it's a very good movie, Jackie Brown. Then, guys, I got what is probably, in my opinion, the most underrated work of director Matthew Vaughn, which is a fantasy movie, and that would have to be Stardust.
No.
And then
I have not seen that.
I'd recommend it. I think it's very underrated. And then I also as well got 2 movies which star Nicolas Cage, guys, and that would have to be National Treasure. Yeah, these are very good movies, guys, and probably some of the few live action works by Disney which are great, alongside the 30 Parts Caribbean movies, in my opinion. And in my opinion, guys, National Treasure 2 deserves a sequel. And now on to the Steelbooks I got. So I got 3 this time, guys. One of them that I got was another DC movie, which is an animated one for a Steelbook, which is Superman Red Son, which is, an alternate take on Superman, where he was raised in the Soviet Union instead of America, in Kansas. This time he's in the Soviet Union. I gotta watch it, see what I think of it.
Yeah.
Then
Wait.
I got one of my favorite comedies starring Bill Murray on Steelbook, guys. No, it's not Ghostbusters or Garfield or anything like that. It is none other than Groundhog Day.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's hilarious. One of my favorite roles of Bill Murray. And then after that, I got a movie on Steelbook which came out in 1996, guys, and it's probably so far my favorite movie involving the Looney Tunes. And also as well, my favorite role of the basketball player Michael Jordan, that would have to be Space Jam.
Oh, the first one.
Yeah, indeed, yeah, in Steelbook, yeah.
Another example of a movie that did not need a sequel at all.
Well, Shadow, you'll be pleased to know that I do plan to check out, this so-called standalone sequel to see what I think of it. And if I do and I don't like it, then I'll add Space Jam to a series. And then, guys, and then the second thing I got was a box set of one of my favorite TV shows of all time, guys, which was great up until its very last season, which I thought was absolute garbage. and that would have to be none other than na 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 na. See that? Shadow, do you see what I got?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, Game of Thrones. But it's only the first 7 seasons, guys. I'm not buying Series 8. Thankfully, the store only had the first 7 seasons, not yet the final season, which I'm happy about.
The finale is why I'm glad I avoided watching the show.
Just watch first 7 seasons, Movie Lover, please. For your own sake. And now, Movie Lover, this is the part where you're going to be really happy, okay?
Yeah.
Because the final thing I got was another box set, this time for films. And this would have to be none other than... Do you see it?
Oh, no.
You'll be happy about this, trust me.
The Godfather. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys want to know why Movie Lover's happy, it's because the first film is his favourite film of all time.
Yeah, it is.
And if you guys want to hear why it is his favourite, then go check out his review for a trilogy, please. But yeah, I got this mainly so I can make Movie Lover happy, and also so I can, you know, keep this like a collection, really. And yeah, Just a question, Movie Lover, is this the exact same box set that you own?
It kind of is.
I mean, do you own it in like, you know, quality, a different quality to me, like DVD, or is it like, you know, Blu-ray?
DVD.
DVD, nice. Oh, Lily wants to join us for some reason. Okay, Lily, come here. Oh, here's Lily.
Oh.
Horrible.
Oh, yeah, cute, isn't she? Oh, hey, what's up, Scott?
Yeah.
Lily, isn't she cute?
Yeah.
Declan and Lily's a girl. Yeah, she's adorable, isn't she, guys? Although Moo Lover, you know, I'd recommend, you know, that you don't show your dogs, of course, because they won't be happy to see Lily, will they?
My dog is actually not here
Really?
today. Yeah, actually.
Is it your only pet dog, or do you have more than one?
My folks are actually going to be away most of the summer. They actually took the dog with them.
Oh wow! So are you on your own right now?
No, I've still got my two siblings in the house, but they're about to be headed for work very soon. But I also have 2 cats downstairs.
Oh, 2 cats,
they're both girls.
And do your cats get on with your dogs?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, nice. And do you have only one dog, or do you have more than one?
For the place I'm at, 1.
Just one? Nice. Yeah, because I believe you currently, you know, go to have more than one place to stay, don't you, nowadays, don't you?
Well, they're technically, my folks are divorced.
Oh, I see, yeah. I can definitely relate to that, yeah, because my parents were also separated as well. For the best reason, of course, yeah, because let's just say one of them is an absolute idiot. So, yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah. Right, Nathaniel, why are you asking me why the Godfather was rated MA? You know, if you want to find out why it is, then you know, check out Google it, because I'm not an encyclopedia. Honest to God. Oh, thank you, my dog. You're very kind. Well, Declan, I'm more of a cat person, to be honest. But dogs are also adorable too. Yeah. And I also believe, Movie Lover, doesn't your dog tend to watch films with you when you watch on TV?
Yeah, they I'm sure they do.
Yeah, because didn't your Yorkie dog watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 movie with you?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. What did he think of the movie? Did he get scared by it, or did he just sit there doing nothing?
Just lied there doing nothing.
Oh. I mean, would you say that's because the movie wasn't even that scary?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, because in case you want to move, like, I do plan to binge watch the TCM franchise, so I can see what I think of it.
First 2 are the only good ones.
The first 2.
I only seen the first one.
And would you say Movie Lover that the second one is an example of a film that didn't need a sequel or continuation movie?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Now, speaking of horror Movie Lover, I was going through, other Blu-rays that I have, and I found a Blu-ray for 2 films which are part of, which involve Alien Predator, and look what I found. AVP, the 2 films.
Oh God.
Yeah. So
I have those 2 as well.
yeah. So and I'm thinking, at least, I have I mean, I do have Alien 3 and Resurrection in, my in my collection of the Alien movies, the standalone ones. So yeah. So I thought I can have the others too, can't I?
Yeah.
So this means I'll probably get the Predator 2018 as well to add to the collection as well. Because so far I only have the first 3. So yeah.
Another example of a horror film that didn't need sequels would probably be Halloween 2 from 1981. But
Yeah.
well, when you do plan to check that franchise out, but H20 and the 2018 trilogy I can accept as alternate what if timelines, but everything else like this, a certain trashology that came after 2 should definitely not have been made. And
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Speaking of films that didn't need a sequel, Movie Lover, tomorrow my video talking about why the first Zorro film didn't need a sequel is out as well.
The first what?
Zorro.
Oh yeah, I still need to. I'm actually planning on watching Mask of Zorro tonight.
Is this like a rewatch or your first time watching it?
I think this is my first time watching it.
Oh, you'll love it. It's an amazing movie, Mask of Zorro.
Yeah.
My favorite role of Antonio Banderas as well.
Yeah,
I did see Legend of Zorro as a kid, and even I thought it back then it was what?
Yeah. In my opinion, it's disappointing compared to the first film. The first film I give a 10 out of 10, so I think I give the sequel probably a 5 out of 10.
All I remember from it is some villain was just a punching bag and then died from a drop of liquid.
Yeah, it was a stupid way to go out, in my opinion. And the villain, in my opinion, was nowhere near as great as the villain from the first film as well.
Yep.
In terms of watching a horror franchise for guys, I did also watch the Hannibal Lecter trilogy with Sir Anthony Hopkins.
Huh?
Yeah.
I have seen Silence of the Lambs and Hannibal, but that's it.
Yeah, Silence of the Lambs is a goddamn masterpiece, I swear to God.
If Hannibal was alright.
Yeah. The thing that I didn't really like about Hannibal was probably the recast of Clarice, to be honest. That's the only thing I didn't really like about it.
Yeah, that made no sense.
Because when I was watching, I didn't even know that was her until it was mentioned that she was Clarice. I thought it was a different character at first.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think that Julianne Moore did a good performance.
Put it this way, I think she was better in this one when she was in the Kingsman sequel. Because yeah, in case you guys are wondering, I think Kingsman: The Secret Service is an example of them didn't need a sequel as well.
I thank God I didn't see it.
Please don't. It's not that good.
Yeah, I heard it was trash.
It's disappointing compared to the first film, and plus, do you remember how Harry gets shot in the head by Richmond Valentine's shadow?
Yeah.
Well, you're probably gonna be aware of this already because of a trailer spoiling it, but somehow he comes back in the sequel alive and well despite being shot in the head.
Yep, that I'm aware of.
And it makes no sense, to be honest. Like, how can you survive a headshot? That's just confusing. So when it comes to Matthew Vaughn, guys, my favorite work of his as a director is Kick-Ass.
Definitely.
Yeah. Because that movie was brilliant, and I didn't really, like Kick-Ass 2. I thought that was a bit disappointment in my opinion.
Yeah. No.
Mainly because he didn't even return to direct because he was busy directing X-Men First Class.
Yeah.
Donnie, I don't do top 5s on the stream because we'd be here all day. So yeah. And also, how I mentioned earlier about, the Road Cut Movie Lover of X-Men Days of Future Past?
Yeah.
Have you ever time to watch it, or in the theatrical version?
Well, Can't really find the Rogue cut anywhere any of the shops I go to.
Well, movie lover, I'd recommend the Rogue cut because in my opinion, it's way more superior than the theatrical version and makes a lot more sense as well.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, please watch it. You won't regret it. And plus, would you say you're annoyed about Rogue being really wasted in a movie despite putting in a poster for the movie?
Yeah.
Well, thankfully in this version, she plays a much bigger role in the story.
Like, and plus also, retconning The Last Stand is going to make no sense, as in Logan, they're going to die off screen anyway, so...
It's life, isn't it, you know? Life.
They're going to die anyway.
But hey, at least Wolverine got redemption because he saved Jean Grey from dying, and Cyclops getting wasted. Thankfully, he prevented that from happening.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I hate how in The Last Stand, Cyclops was utterly wasted and killed off. I hated that. They should have waited until James Marsden was available to return after he finished working on Superman Returns.
Yeah.
But yeah, Xavier's that scene in The Last Stand was definitely way better than in Multiverse of Madness.
Well, thank God I didn't watch Multiverse of Madness. I'm happily retired. And I am aware of how Xavier dies, guys, and I think it's utterly stupid the way he died. And here's what I don't get, guys, because when Patrick Stewart was promoting Logan, he said that it will be the last time he plays Xavier, and somehow he got brought back into playing him in this movie. Ridiculous.
Didn't really have much screen time either.
Yeah, I know he gets wasted just like how the other Illuminati members get wasted too, and yeah. And they die pretty laughably bad deaths as well. Like, for example, I can't believe they Mr. Fantastic turned into spaghetti. Ridiculous. So, yeah. And let me guess, Mulover, are you sticking to your promise of avoiding Fall of Thunder?
Well, yes.
Good. Yeah, because I'm sticking to it as well, yeah. And plus, right, if it's the only film available for you to watch at cinema, just like, go somewhere else, try to avoid the temptation to watch it. Because, yeah, the temptation will be there.
I have been meaning to watch that Elvis film, though.
Yeah, I plan to watch that one day, actually, yeah, because I love Tom Hanks as an actor. Happy birthday to him, by the way.
Yeah, plus Elvis was one of my favorite musicians.
Yeah, rest in peace to Elvis. Yeah, rest in peace to him.
Yeah. Guys, I'm not actually that interested in the Elvis film.
I understand. All right.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably watch it for the sake of seeing Tom Hanks because he's one of my favorite actors of all time. Oh, Movie Lover. Last week, I also got 7 on DVD as well, 7.
Oh, yeah, I love that film.
Yeah. The only thing I didn't like was probably Kevin Spacey, but it's probably the only film I can tolerate him and more because he only appeared at the end.
Yeah, like, everyone's saying it's such a downer ending that John killed his character.
Well, I find it satisfying.
Yeah, because if he had lived, there would be a bunch of unneeded sequels, probably.
Yeah.
With his character.
When it comes to the works of David Fincher, my favorite work of his is Fight Club.
If they had let Kevin Spacey's character live in 7 probably would have got the Saw treatment.
The Monstron does it last.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Nice to see you here, Ramon. How's it been?
It's been a very bad week.
Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear it. And I mean, shall I tell everyone why it's been a bad week for you?
Well, yeah, you can do it. It's
okay, if anyone's wondering, guys, the reason why the month's not a good week is because he's had COVID.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah, so hopefully things are getting better for you, Ramon, I hope.
Yeah, I'm no longer, like, COVID is out of my body, but I have still some, yeah, I'm feeling better, but...
Okay, well, yeah. I'll tell you what, Ramon, how about I cheer you up by telling you what I got on DVD this week?
Okay.
Are you ready then? Now, I've already shown Movie Lover what I've got, and he was pretty satisfied by the ending, weren't you, Movie Lover? I was. Yeah. So first things first, Ramon, I got some superhero movies.
Okay.
So I thought I'd complete my, MCU collection by getting The Incredible Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I got 2 Punisher movies, the one from 2004 and Warzone. Yeah, they're both underrated movies in my opinion. Plus, I got the Unleashed extended edition of the Wolverine.
Okay.
Yep. And then I got Alita Battle Angel from a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, 2019. Yeah. Now on to Blu-rays that I got. So I got the first 2 Expendables movies. Yeah.
Expendables.
Yeah. Also an animated battle movie called Batman Hush. I thought I'd get to give a watch of. Also The Departed. And Whiplash.
Love Whiplash.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite role of Miles Teller, actually. Then, on to normal DVDs. So I got Real Steel. Yep. $1 Million Baby.
$1 Million Baby?
Yeah, but directed by Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood?
Yeah, he directed and starred in it alongside Morgan Freeman.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, I then got The Last Duel, which is by Ridley Scott. Yeah. Hacksaw Ridge. And the National Treasure movies with Nicolas Cage. Yeah. And Stardust, which I think is an underrated Matthew Vaughn movie. Yeah. And Jackie Brown, a Tarantino movie. I think it's underrated. And then the first of the Jackass films. Yeah. And then on to the Steelbooks that I got. So Steelbooks, I got Superman Red Son, which is an animated Superman movie about him being raised in the Soviet Union instead of America.
Okay.
Yeah. Then Groundhog Day, Bill Murray. Yeah. And then the first Space Jam movie.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Not the second one.
Yeah, because I heard that one was awful, and I plan to check it out on streaming, guys, so I can see what I think of it. Yo, Blaze, what's up? And now, Ramond, on to the 2 final things. The 2 of them are box sets, and are you watching the stream right now?
Yes.
So
it's really hard to see though because it's a little bit blurry, but
must be a connection problem. Okay. So first,
yeah, I've had connection problems.
So the first thing I got was the first 7 seasons of Na 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 Na. Do you see it?
Oh, Game of Thrones.
And it's only the first 7 seasons. We don't have a final season.
Oh yes. Ooh.
And the last thing I got, this made me look really satisfied, and that would have to be this. Do you see it?
That is.
Do you see it, Ramond? What is it?
Godfather.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Yes.
I know you guys love those movies, don't you?
I sure do. Masterpieces.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so I got those, guys, because, I love watching them. And just, guys, I'll be doing a franchise ranking of a trilogy from best to very, 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 very weakest.
Very, very, very weakest. That's
Yeah.
the new title.
Well, it's just me imagining it, Officially, it was best to weakest, but yeah. And in case you're wondering, movie lover, do you love a third movie? Would you go as far as say that you love a third movie?
Yeah, I do, actually.
Nice. And would you say it was a perfect ending of a story?
Yep.
Nice. And who would you say is your favourite character in the franchise of The Godfather?
Man, I think I'd have to say Vito.
Yeah, I think Vito is probably one of the most iconic characters of all time, actually, to be honest.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I think it's my favourite role of Marlon Brando as well. Rest in peace. And Movie Lover, are you familiar with the Godfather game?
Yeah, I am, Mac. Yeah, I am.
Have you ever played it?
Tried to, but got stuck on a level and gave up.
Understandable. Because did you know they got many of the cast members back to reprise their roles for a game?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And also, though, that game is also Marlon Brando's final ever role because he did actually reprise his role as Vito, but they could only use one line because due to his poor health, he couldn't record very well.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah, so for the other lines, it's a sound alike, not him, because he only did one line for a game, which was included as a tribute to him. So you rest in peace, Marlon Brando. He's a great actor. So, yeah.
Phenomenal actor.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Rex, just rewatch the Infinity Saga to, take your mind off, bore, loaf, and blunder. So, yeah. That's a very good name for it, Darth Prime. Bore, loaf, and blunder. Yeah. I don't even know what eccentric means. So, yeah.
They really should have just left Thor alone after Endgame.
Yeah, you can see why I'm not watching the MCU anymore. As far as I'm concerned, the MCU ends for me with Endgame, and I'm keeping it that way. So, yeah. And also, Movie Lover, you probably wonder what I'm going to be filming tomorrow for Movie Didn't Need a Sequel, and that's going to be, of course, dun 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 dun.
Jaws.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, probably like a massive example of a film that didn't need a sequel. Massive.
No.
Yeah, because the second one is just a disappointing, mediocre mess, in my opinion, that was not needed, whereas 3D and The Revenge are just hot garbage.
I am grateful. I never saw any of the sequels. I'll keep it that way.
Yeah, I mean, I believe you relied on my ranking, didn't you, Shadow, to get your thoughts on it, didn't you?
Not exactly, because I've had the opinion for a long time already.
I'm talking about the sequels, because when you watched my ranking, you were like, no, I'm definitely watching them now.
Yeah.
Would you say that another example is my Hotel Transylvania ranking?
Yep, that is definitely one thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I refuse to watch Transylvania.
Wait, you refuse to watch it? Good. Just
the recast and the Sandler.
Yeah, that's probably like a big, problem right there from the very beginning.
Yeah, once it got recast, I was like, nope, I'm watching this.
Yeah, please don't. You'll save yourself a lot of pain if you avoid it. And plus as well, Movie Lover.
Yeah.
Has there ever been a time when you've not wanted to watch a certain movie and you've instead relied on my review or ranking of that movie instead?
Well, definitely the Buck Wild spinoff and Transformania and are definitely prime examples of that.
Yeah, and upon hearing what I said, are you glad that you avoided those movies?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And you're gonna say your top 5 movies all the time, Donnie? Go ahead, tell us. Love to hear it. So, Ozzy said that he relied on my angry rant for piss erections from last year. Nice one. Yeah, guys, if you've not seen piss erections, please don't watch it for your own sake. You'll be saving yourself a lot of pain if you avoid piss erections.
Yeah, please don't watch it.
That was probably one of the few times I fell asleep in the theater.
You fell asleep? Oh, wow.
Almost fell asleep.
Which part would you say bored you the most, Movie Lover?
Literally, almost the entire thing bored me.
I can't say blame you because it is absolute crap from the very beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, there's barely any action. It's way too many fan service flashbacks.
Yeah.
It's not really fan service, more fan disappointment.
Oh, wow. Ozzy says that the person on his plane was sitting next to him watching Piss Erections, and he hated it a lot, and he will stop complaining. Can't say I blame him, because that movie is downright awful.
It's an abomination, that's what it is.
Yeah, it is. Screw that movie all the way. And plus, me lover, you give it a much lower score out of 10 now, don't you?
Yeah.
Because it is downright awful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And plus, me lover, did you also as well watch my ranking for open season that I did, a couple of weeks ago or something on a Monday?
No, I didn't, because I've only watched the first film.
Yeah, please don't watch the sequels, because they're abominable, in my opinion.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I did see the sequels when I was, like, really small, and I didn't like them.
Me neither.
Never saw Scared Silly, for good reason.
Please don't. It's garbage, just like 2 and 3, in my opinion. I think 3 is the absolute worst, but to be honest.
I actually watched a clip of Scared Silly, and then I actually decided to avoid it.
I can't say I blame you.
It's a certain gross scene that I don't want to mention on here.
Yeah, I can understand that, because that scene was disgusting.
Yeah, a scene involving Elliot, basically.
Yeah, I think I always saw the first one as well.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna rewatch it.
Yeah. Ozzy can also confirm to us, guys, but he did not watch Superman 3 and 4 with Christopher Reeve, and he instead relied on my trash talks for films, didn't you, Ozzy? Yeah, he says yep. And Moolover, remind us, have you seen Superman 3 and 4 with Christopher Reeve?
I've seen 2, yeah, but not 3 and 4.
Well, I think you're doing the right thing of ordering, because they are hot garbage, in my opinion. And they pretty much, unfortunately, killed off the Superman franchise, sadly. But I would take Superman 4 over Batman and Robin, though, I will say, because Batman and Robin, in my opinion, is the worst DC movie of all time. Because at least Superman 4 has a better villain, being Lex Luthor, than, Mr. Freeze. I'll give him that. He doesn't say an overuse of puns, thankfully, which get very annoying easily. So, yeah.
Then, of course, you got Superman Returns and Man of Steel.
Superman Returns, in my opinion, is the true Superman 3. The only thing I didn't really like of Superman Returns was probably, the lack of action, and also because it got a bit dragged on way too long due to a lack of action. And also, I thought Lois Lane was very miscast, and of course, the presence of an actor I hate in the movie as Lex Luthor as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, but all in all, I think Superman Returns is an underrated movie, which I don't mind me rewatching, really. Plus, it's also the first movie I saw in cinemas as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
First DC movie I saw in theaters was Batman Begins.
Oh, nice, yeah. When it comes to Batman, the first one I saw the Batman in cinemas was The Dark Knight Rises.
I think the first DC movie I watched was Suicide Squad.
The 2016 one?
Yep.
Ouch. I didn't watch it at the cinema, guys, because I thought it looked like crap, really, from what I've heard about it. So we're talking about Suicide Squad, Blaze, 2016 one.
Oh, I hate that one.
Yeah, me too.
Then again, my favorite thing about it was Harley Quinn.
Yeah, in my opinion, she was the best part of it, to be honest. Literally.
Thank God for the new one.
Yeah. I think if you guys want to watch Suicide Squad 2016, just watch Harley Quinn scenes. It's only worth it just for her scenes.
I did also think that Birds of Prey was better. Yeah,
I think Birds of Prey was more superior because I like how they made it much darker in Suicide Squad 2016.
Yeah, I know that. I mean, I can respect if Vampire Fan Productions hated it, but I personally thought it was an improvement.
I was just okay, but better than 2016 one, in my opinion.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But I can understand why he hated it and considered it the worst.
Yeah. And to be honest, I consider, if you don't include Justice League, guys, because in my opinion, that's been wiped out from existence now. I'd say it's probably the worst DCU movie. If you were to erase Justice League.
Yeah.
But When I do my marathon of DC Extended Universe reviews, I'm not done yet, guys. I will review Justice Week as a trash talk, so yeah, that'll be fun to do.
I can't wait for that.
Yeah. There's only a fair few reviews I gotta do for DCU because I've already done them before.
Fun.
So yeah. Yeah, Jared Leto as a Joker in Suicide Squad 2016 was terrible, weren't he, Donnie? But he definitely better than the Snyder Cut, though. And my favorite role of him is of course Neander Wallace in Blade Runner 2049. Way better than that movie when he was as a Joker, in my opinion.
But then again, though, he went on to play Morbius.
Yeah, and look what happened.
God awful movie.
I've not watched it yet, guys, and it's probably best if I don't watch it.
Yeah, now it's being memed to death because of a quote.
Morbin time, is it?
Yep.
That's getting old and it's ridiculous. Like,
it's Morbin time.
I can't believe they're misusing. Is it from Power Rangers, that line, morphine time or something?
Yep.
I've not even watched Power Rangers, so yeah.
TikTok's even memeing the Rise of Gru now with those stupid cosplay videos.
Oh
Wait,
God!
what?
Apparently, Rise of Gru
people
on TikTok.
Yeah.
Thankfully,
I see that Rise of Gru. It's actually really good.
Yeah, it is. Just not those TikTok videos, though.
Well, I'll attempt to watch Rise of Gru when I can, guys, when it's on streaming.
It's actually what we should have got in either 2015 or 2017.
Yeah, because
the only follow-up we should have got after Despicable Me 2.
Yeah, because when it comes to Illumination, guys, Despicable Me, I only own the first two films, and I'm probably going to keep that away, really, until Rise of Gru comes out.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, Despicable Me 3 is just a cash grab, unless a sequel.
Except instead of being called Minions Rise of Gru, it should have been called Despicable Me Rise of Gru, as the Minions don't really get any focus in the film, which is good.
Oh, that's good, yeah, because the Minions are getting annoying, really, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I still like the first two films, I'm not a fan of the Minion characters anymore.
Yeah, I think they're being overused, really, to promote Illumination. It's getting pretty annoying.
In Rise of Gru, there's a new Minion, and he's really fat.
Oh, really?
His name's Otto. I think it's a reference to Dr. Octopus. Who knows?
Now, in case you guys are wondering, because I've not seen, the Space Jam sequel, there's one that already bothers me about it because when I look at this first movie, I see it's like a movie about the Looney Tunes characters, right? Whereas this sequel appears to be like, shall we say, the Warner Brothers movie.
Yeah, it's like Tom and Jerry. It's literally the same like Tom and Jerry, the movie.
Yeah, it's literally the Warner Brothers movie because it features Warner Brothers properties, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not seen the film, guys. I instead relied on movie lovers' rant about it, and it looks like trash from what I've heard him saying about it.
Yeah.
And one thing that I already hate about it is how it made fun of both Neil and King Kong.
Neil's got nothing on me.
Oh God.
Yeah.
There's one good scene in the film, which is the Rick and Morty cameo.
Yeah, I imagine that can appeal to fans of Rick and Morty, I guess.
Ooh, something's coming out in 2 minutes.
Oh, nice, cool. I'll watch after stream, Blaze.
Oh yeah. Shadow, do you want to watch it with me when it's out?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Space Jam 2 is basically Warner Bros. Version of Ralph Versus the Internet. Oh God, well I hate Ralph Versus the Internet, so that makes it much worse now.
Ralph violates the internet.
To be honest, that's a better title because Ralph Versus the Internet, in my opinion, sucked.
Yep.
And it's probably an example of a Disney movie that didn't need a sequel as well.
Like, they should have made a sequel to Zootopia instead.
I love Zootopia.
That I'd rather see get a sequel.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah. Well, Ozzy, I own the second movie on DVD somehow, so yeah. So I wish I didn't, have it now, but I do. I on my shelf, I do have the first film there on display, and I think the bad movies I have are like in my box, out of the way. So yeah.
Wait, what? KSI broke his nose?
Who broke his nose?
KSI.
Oh dear. Well, hope he gets it fixed. You know, at the doctors.
Yeah.
The final, I've already answered who my favorite role of Morgan Freeman is. Oh my god. Honestly, right? Why do people ask me questions if you already know?
Oh, he broke it during boxing.
Boxing. Oh dear.
Yeah, he's gonna be fighting Alex Wasabi.
Yeah. Speaking of Dark Knight Rises, guys, that's gonna be my review. That's gonna be posted on Thursday.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. And then on Tuesday, guys, I'll be filming my review for dun 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 dun.
The Batman.
Yeah, I'll be posting my review for that, and that'll be fun to do.
Oh yeah, the redub this out.
Yeah, I'll watch after stream. Yeah, and then after, and of course after Batman, guys. After Batman, guys, I'll then be kicking off my next franchise for reviews, which will of course be the Spider-Man franchise, starting with 2002.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, also, kicking off Green Goblin, I actually like in No Way Home they gave him a different costume. And
yeah, that was nice to see. It was a cool costume, yeah.
Yeah, they kind of make him look like another version of the character, still played by the same actor, though.
And Willem Dafoe proved he was irreplaceable in the role as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Because he once again nailed it. And I think my only bad quality I could say about The Dark Knight Rises is, for example, guys, I did not like Talia al Ghul, to be honest.
Oh, she sucked.
I thought she was really bland, to be honest, really.
You could literally just take her out of the movie.
Yeah. And plus, I think as well, hers and Bane's death scenes are terrible as well.
Why?
Yeah.
Broke you.
Bane just gets shot by guns
and that's it.
Dies.
Is that how you send off such a great, a great villain?
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna get hate for saying this, but I kind of wish that Bruce Wayne did kind of get killed off to have a little more emotional investment, because they're gonna reboot the character anyway in 10 more years. So
no, don't worry about the hate me, because if anyone goes to attack you, they're gonna get blocked. Don't worry.
Yeah, but I kind of wish they did kind of kill off Bruce Wayne with the.
And to be honest,
thing. I mean, it would have been more emotionally investing. It would have been perfect. Like,
yeah, like to be honest, right, when it comes to Bruce's sacrifice, I think the shot of him in Europe on holiday with Selena is quite confusing, because why isn't there any paparazzi surrounding him because of how famous he is?
Yeah, wouldn't they figure out he's still alive?
Yeah, and he's old as well as a billionaire. So yeah, and I mean, guys, right? If you guys want to see a movie which has a sacrifice for its character, which actually happens, the character die, then watch No Time to Die.
Yeah.
Because if you guys have seen it, you'll be aware, of course, that James Bond actually does die in that movie, and there's no fake out death or anything like that, and they give proper closure at the end.
Yeah, same with Tony and Endgame. There's no fake out crap that's in either, and
yeah,
it was a great up to the characters.
Yeah, and in case you guys are wondering, in my opinion, No Time to Die for me is probably the ending of not just Daniel Craig's run as Bond, but probably for the James Bond character as a whole.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't really have much interest in continuing the James Bond franchise now, really, because in my opinion, Daniel Craig is the last Bond. I mean, the character's dead, so why should we continue it?
Yeah. Tom Hardy.
I know.
James Bond.
I mean, yeah, I know that they don't. But every single Bond franchise isn't within one timeline. They're all just rebooted timeline, but still.
And I'm just gonna watch the older films.
Oh yeah, apparently they're getting Vermont as James Bond in the next series. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, eh? Well, it wouldn't be a bad choice, but still, I don't really care about James Bond now, to be honest. And in case you guys wondering, my favorite James Bond movie of all time is Goldfinger from 1964.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, Sean Connery plays Bond in that movie. Yeah, he's my favourite Bond, actually, as well. So, movie lover, have you only seen the Daniel Craig Bond movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, Dark Prime. I said in my Dynamite review that, you know, Scarecrow wasn't defeated properly in Batman Begins as well, you know. For God's sake.
Yeah, he was just tasered, and then he did come back in the beginning scene of Dark Knight and got arrested, and
yeah, exactly.
And
yeah.
then Dark Knight Rises, he returned as an escaped convict, as sentencing citizens to deaths.
Yeah, Bane's death, in my opinion, was far worse. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I got a new name for Love and Thunder.
Yeah, I noticed, Blaze. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Say it, Blaze.
For Poo and Stinker. Because it is, isn't it? It's a stinker.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna go eat my crisps quickly.
Nice, enjoy them. Yeah, I think
strong.
I think, you know, Raw still was probably my second favorite Bond villain after Goldfinger himself. Yeah, because Skyfall is my second favorite Bond movie now.
You see them, Luke?
Oh, they look nice. Lay's strong. Nice.
Hot chicken wing. You know what? I'm gonna get some drink quickly since they're really hot.
Yeah, it's hot here too for me. Yeah.
It's been pretty hot here a few days, but thankfully not as hot as last year.
Yeah, didn't you say you're going out nowadays to get some, you know, heat, movie lover?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got for walks too as well. Yeah. Walter Thomas fan, do what you want with watching Fallen Thunder. I don't give a damn about that movie because I'm happily retired.
I think it was from it.
Yeah. Oh, Daniel's joined us.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Going pretty well.
Good. That's nice. Any of you guys notice how humid it is out here?
Well, I can hear a noise coming from your end, Daniel. It must be like, you know, the air or something blowing. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on the highway right now instead of the RV I'm in. And according to my weather app, it should be about 92 degrees over here.
Yeah.
You know, I just figured I'd pop in and say hi really quick. I probably shouldn't be doing this on the freeway, but we're in the rest stop anyway, so I figured I'd say hi for like a minute or two.
Yeah, well, it's nice to have you here, yeah, Daniel, and hope your road is going pretty well for you.
Yeah, I still got about a 5.5 hour drive left until we get to Yellowstone.
Oh, Yellowstone, nice.
Yeah, and while I'm there, even though I do not like this movie at all, I do plan on trying to find that one hill that Woody Harrelson was on in that movie 2012.
Oh yeah, 2012, yeah.
Time to eat these.
I think that's definitely one of, you know, Roland Emmerich's, you know, weakest movies that he's ever done. But you know, I'd take over Resurgence.
That's nice. All right, looks like I gotta head out because we're heading a bunch of bumpy roads, so I gotta call back. Okay.
All right, take care, Daniel.
Don't worry, I will be back.
No worries. Yeah. Ask me when he comes back, but he's on mute. I mean,
next week I'm gonna be watching Superman 2 from Richard Lester.
What, with the theatrical version? Well, good luck. For me, it's just okay. For me, Richard Donner's version's way better.
I'll turn it on in the movie channel one. I think of it.
Yeah. I mean, are you watching it via HBO, Shadow?
No, I haven't watched the box set.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're watching Richard Donner cut via this website, are you?
No, I'm not the Richard Lester cut.
Okay, that's the theatrical version, yeah. Yeah, please watch Richard Donner cut it afterwards, because in my opinion, that's way more superior.
Let me go tag Peter Jessop in the redub.
Yeah, good luck.
I'll see if you.
Here's my Soundwave voice in. What should I say? Voice in full motion.
Well, tell him, this is a video that you're telling him about,
Here's my Soundwave voice in full motion, inspired by Peter Jessop.
Yeah, see what he says. It is cool with Peter. It is cool with Peter Jessop was responding to you on Twitter.
Yeah, he actually does, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Mulo, there's a question for you from Bartol asking you about TMNT 2003, asking how did you react when Shredder turned into an alien?
I didn't watch that part of the series.
Yeah, there you go, there's your answer.
Wait, Sonic X? Oh, I've seen that, actually.
Yeah, and what do you think of it?
It's decent. It's better than Sonic Boom.
I watched Sonic X. Is it good?
Yeah.
It was kind of, because, like, for me, it was kind of the closest, before the movies came out, it was kind of the closest we'd ever get to, like, a Sonic adaptation on either television or film, really, so.
What before the live-action ones came out?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I plan to get the live-action ones probably on Blu-ray soon, hopefully.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I love the Sonic live-action movies.
Yeah, just not Agent Stone.
Or, that relative of the wife of, Tom?
Yeah.
Her sister, she's very annoying, isn't she?
Yeah. I think it's her and Agent Stone I don't like of the human characters.
I'm just glad that in the sequel they underused the humans to give more time for Sonic and Knuckles and Tails and Dr. Eggman.
Yeah.
That's why I prefer the sequel, because they gave more focus to Sonic himself, because he's a title character, not humans.
Yeah. Like, with Stone, though, I do agree with Empire Fan Productions on.
But I was asking who your favorite voice of Sonic is, movie lover.
Jason Griffith.
Yeah.
Well, for the video games.
Yeah. And when it comes as well to Uncharted, guys, I'm thinking of like a way I can, get to understand a franchise without playing the games, which is to watch the game cutscenes on YouTube. Treat it like a movie sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That's actually a good idea.
Yeah, because I imagine they've got, cutscenes as like movies on YouTube ready to watch without any commentary from the players. So I can watch them and then I can get to know what the franchise properly. Then I can watch the movie that came out this year with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg.
I think Uncharted 2 is the longest in the series. I'm not sure.
Oh, wow. Oh, is it sup? Nice. I'll check when it's on streaming soon and I'll give it a watch, yeah. So when it comes to Uncharted, movie lover, would you say that's an example of one deserves a sequel, movie lover?
Yeah, I think it should have a sequel. I mean, just look at the box office it had, and it was actually much better than I thought it would. So I would kind of like to see a sequel to Uncharted.
Yeah. Didn't you say in your review that your worst part of the film was Antonio Banderas' villain character?
Yeah.
I mean, is he actually a villain or is he like a fake villain?
I think he's just a decoy villain, really, who just gets killed off quick.
I can't believe they had to, treat Antonio Banderas like that, really. Yeah,
like, especially after they made him star in that terrible Hitman's Bodyguard sequel.
Oh, that movie sucked.
Hey, Luke, this is how the crisps look. Do you see it?
Oh, they look nice, Blaze. Crinkle cut, is it?
But they're very spicy.
In case you're wondering, movie lover, I only own the first movie on Blu-ray, and I'm not buying the sequel. Hell no.
Yeah, like the sequel sucked. Like, they made Darius Kincaid unlikable.
They did. They ruined it, in my opinion.
The film was weak. Morgan Freeman being evil was so obvious.
Of course, yeah.
And Ryan Reynolds may not have been well playing Deadpool in this film, but they probably did something much worse to his character.
In which
they made him a punching bag for no reason.
Wait,
yeah, that ruined it.
Buzz Lightyear? Is that Buzz Lightyear or Z?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, it's Buzz. Yeah, I think it's like an animatronic of him. That's cool. Yeah, the animatronics at Disney are very impressive. I'll give them that. Very impressive.
Indeed.
Very realistic too. Yeah, I believe they made one of Hagrid in for a Harry Potter ride. That's pretty cool. So, and plus, Mueller, when it comes to Antonio Banderas' villain character, would you all say that his performance wasn't even that good either, in your opinion?
Yeah.
Yeah, because would you say he was bland?
Yeah.
Ouch. And when it comes to him and his wife's bodyguard, it breaks my heart to say this, guys, but I think Darius in that sequel is Samuel Jackson's worst role I've seen him play.
Oof.
Yeah, like, yep. Yeah, like, good way to ruin a talented actor like Samuel Jackson by making his character just an annoying jerk.
Yeah. Hello there, Thomas.
Hey, Luke, I sent you 2 movies.
Oh, have you now? What are they?
The Evolve, the 2007 one, which
Oh,
is
yeah,
full CGI.
Thank you. And what's your other one?
And then the first CGI motion capture movie, Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within or something.
Right, okay. I'm not really into Final Fantasy, to be honest.
Me neither.
No,
Right. I'm not answering questions I've already answered. Just do my head in now. So, and plus, so yeah, I think Kincaid in the sequel is probably Samuel Jackson's worst role I've seen. Sadly, it's hard to say it.
Yeah, like Ryan's character actually helped him out in the first one, get his wife out of prison. And somehow in the sequel he now hates him.
Makes no sense, really. So yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that sequel is probably a worse sequel than Piss Erections, to be honest.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because it was just awful from start to finish, like Piss Erections was. So please just watch the first film, guys, because it's a very fun movie with, like a buddy cop sort of movie, really. And you also got a very good villain played by Gary Oldman as well in the movie. And I don't even see the point of making Salma Hayek's wife character, have a main role in the sequel, because in the first movie, she wasn't even meant to be a main character to begin with, was she?
Yeah, and somehow she now knows Reynolds' character, even though they never met.
Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't really work, to be honest. Yeah, I've seen The Boys. I need to watch the 3rd season. I'll be watching the 3rd season when I'm done with Stranger Things Series 4. I'm almost done with that series, guys, and I'm really enjoying Series 4 so far. And my personal favorite episode of Series 4, guys, is one with Robert Englund.
That's my favorite one as well.
Yeah. And Mula, what did you think of Robert Englund in Stranger Things as his guest character?
I really liked his guest appearance.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, phenomenal actor, isn't he?
Although at first I almost thought he was voicing Vecna for a second, but then I realized he was actually that prisoner they were visiting, and I almost got a little confused at his appearance for a second. Since Vecna and Freddy kind of do sound familiar, but...
Yeah, and of course, his character is of course connected to Vecna, isn't he, as well, yeah?
Of course, I actually would have loved it if Robert Englund voiced Vecna.
Yeah.
And so yeah, season 4, I give an 8 out of 10. Probably the best time I've had with this series since the first season.
Yeah. And to be honest,
season 2 was mediocre, but decently good. Season 3 was just a dumpster fire. Until that final episode, anyways.
Yeah.
Well,
I think the only
final episode is the only season I liked from season 3. Season 4 I enjoyed.
The only thing I liked the most about series 3 was Alexei.
I love Alexei.
Yeah.
And so I really hope that season 5 can still continue its good routes with season 4, since it's going to be the final season.
Oh yeah, when it comes to my thoughts on season 2, if they had removed the Lost Sister arc, I wish I would have liked it a lot more.
And
but I'm not gonna spoil how season 4 goes, since some of you might not have seen it yet. So.
I've not finished it, so yeah. And plus, another reason why episode 4 is my favorite is also because of Max's scene.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Yep.
And especially the music in that scene, you know, running up a hill. Yeah, I love that song by Kate Bush. And it became so popular again, but it's now, you know, in the charts as #1, guys. So I think my bad quality with series 4 is probably the bully Angela, because I hated Angela.
Yeah, at least she's only in the first 2 episodes, and that
Oh, is she? Thank God for that.
Again.
Thank God for that.
And of course, 11 smacked her in the face.
Oh, when she did that, I just weird.
Yeah.
Because Angela was just such a nasty character.
Yeah, every second over.
Yeah. Couldn't stand her. Apart from me was hoping she'd be a victim of Vecna.
Yeah, well, I hope not too.
What a satisfying.
It also kind of puts 11 starting to go on this path of starting to slowly regain her powers as well. So.
And and plus, I think an underrated character, guys, in the series is Paul Murray.
Oh yeah.
You know, the guy who can speak Russian, who's Hopper's acquaintance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's an underrated character because I think he's funny.
I think one of my bad qualities of season 4 is kind of what they did to kind of Will's brother a little bit, mate.
Oh dear.
Yeah, like kind of making him starting to become a bit of a stoner kind of didn't work for me.
Yeah, I didn't like the character change.
I mean, I get he's in college now, but come on.
Make him a stoner. Are you serious? I didn't like that.
So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, guys, the first season will always be the best for me. That's my opinion on Stranger Things. I've not seen Rise of Gru yet, and I've already seen Chicken Run, the DreamWorks movie. Stop motion, is it?
Yeah, I can't believe Chicken Run's getting an unneeded sequel.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
With different actors.
Well,
because the original cast is too old. Then don't make the movie.
It's voice acting. What's the difference? Honestly, this is just ridiculous, really, how they're getting rid of actors because they're old. For God's sake. I mean, this is why one of the reasons why I avoided Kenobi, guys, because they didn't even bring back James Earl Jones. They're using AI voice from as Darth Vader. They didn't bring back James Earl Jones.
That makes sense.
And I'm happy I stopped after episode 2.
Like, for God's sake, because, right, he voiced Vader in Rogue One, and in my opinion, he still got it as Darth Vader in Rogue One.
Absolutely.
And you know what? I don't even give a damn if he's not in his 90s. He still has, you know, an amazing voice on him. Because even though I hated the Lion King remake, you know, I thought he was one of the very few best parts of it as Mufasa.
Yeah, James Earl Jones was not only favorite part about the Lion King remake.
With the Lion King remake, they should have got all the voice actors back because it was a shot-for-shot remake, so it wouldn't have made a difference.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, in my opinion, guys, I've also gone to consider Seth Rogen as a miscast as Pumbaa.
And he wasn't funny at all.
I prefer the original voice. Isn't it Nathan Lane as Pumbaa in the original?
No, it's Nathan Lane as Timon.
Well, who played Pumbaa in the original?
Let's see here. I'll search her up.
Because I just prefer Nathan Lane as Timon over the one from the remake as well.
Let's see here.
But in my opinion, Keegan Mark, whoever it is that voice, you know, who is it that voiced Timon in the remake?
Billy
something, yeah. Eichner, is it Eichner?
Yeah,
I don't even pronounce it.
Yeah, Pumbaa's original voice actor is Ernie Isabella.
Way better than the original than Seth Rogen. I also think Keegan-Michael Key is also tolerable as the hyenas in this remake as well. And then again, you know, and plus, when it comes as well to Keegan, I think his worst role I've seen is probably Colin the Predator.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mainly because of the inappropriate joke he says to Thomas Jane's character. That was not needed at all in a Predator movie. It's out of place.
At least his character died in that movie.
Thank God for that, yeah. And sadly as well, guys, I think that movie also Thomas Jane's worst role as well.
That movie basically treated the Predators as wimps and idiots.
Yeah, but they're not even the Predators, that I've grown up with. I mean,
they don't even kill anybody in it.
Yeah, I especially hate how one of them walked away from Olivia Munn's character as well. That's not a Predator at all.
Because the next installment, Prey, is gonna be much worse.
I'm not watching it.
Me neither.
That's the problem with the Predator sequels. They make the Predators anti-heroes, except for Predators.
Yeah, to be honest, guys, as far as I'm concerned, I like Predator's only one movie. And that's it, really. I like to pretend Predator's only one movie alone, one with Arnie, and that's it.
Yeah, it did not need any sequels.
It didn't even set up any either.
And I do think
I know a lot of people love Predator 2 so much, but I think Predator 2 is a little overhyped from fans.
Yeah. The thing that, I didn't like about it was how they changed the Predator character to be like, only one that kills people with armored weapons for some reason.
Yeah, Predator might be the best of the sequels.
Yeah.
Because they made the Predators villains again.
Yeah. So yeah, when it comes to, AI voices, guys, I think that's the reason why I avoided Kenobi. And plus, sometimes when I hear Vader's lines, he does sound quite, monotone when speaking in Kenobi. So yeah, that's probably a sign of it being an AI voice, of course.
And they ruined many characters.
I mean, I heard from many people that apparently it managed the impossible. It made Leia unlikable.
Wow.
There's got one very good scene with Leia. One satisfying scene with Leia when she roasts her cousin.
Yeah.
It's probably her only good scene.
And furthermore, the show also weighted Hayden Christensen as well because he doesn't even play Darth Vader in costume, guys, apart from the unmasking scenes or in the flashbacks where he's Anakin, because he's actually stunt double playing Darth Vader, not even Hayden.
And Hayden Christensen was probably the main reason why I even wanted to see the show in the first place, but it's wasted.
Just never appeared again.
They never gave us enough of him, and also the fact that they even had a rematch in the show is also ridiculous because George Lucas made it pretty clear, guys, that they didn't have a rematch in between a new Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. He made it pretty clear.
And this is exactly why Kenobi is not canon in my eyes.
To me, it's just a what if that failed miserably.
Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm not going to be watching it. And yeah, I think Book of Boba Fett also made me be careful about it and made me consider retiring, actually, yeah. Because Book of Boba Fett was disappointing. So I'm retired from Star Wars. I'm retired from Star Wars.
Yeah, I would much rather watch Boba Fett over Kenobi.
I don't watch the first two episodes, to be honest, of Book of Boba Fett. The first two only. Because yeah, I think the finale of Book of Fett made the Mandalorian Series 2 finale pointless.
It did.
But unfortunately, in Luke's episode as well, in which he appears, they show the temple from The Last Jedi as well.
And of course, they wasted Cat Bane.
Yeah, they did. Only paid him last episodes, and he didn't have much screen time. What a waste of him. Anyway, so when it comes to when it comes to reviews, what do you plan to review next?
I do plan to rant on Resurgence.
Oh wow!
I do plan to do an underrated gems episode for Click.
Oh, Click!
The Adam Sandler film.
Love that movie.
The first live action film to be in this series.
Yeah, because I believe the ones you cover before animated, aren't they?
Yeah, so this will be the first live action one I cover.
Yeah, because you first covered Robots, didn't you? Which, in my opinion, is the most underrated animated movie of all time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love Robots. It's a favorite movie by Blue Sky as well, guys. It's also as well the first animated movie I ever saw in a cinema, actually, as well.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's also my second movie I saw in the cinemas after Revenge of the Sith as well. And furthermore, as well, guys, then after that you covered Ants, didn't you, movie lover?
Yep.
Which, of course, is a film that starts off DreamWorks, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I think it's definitely better than A Bug's Life, in my opinion.
Way better.
Because in my opinion, I think the characters in that, a majority of the characters in Ants are far more likable than the supporting cast of A Bug's Life, to be honest.
Oh, way more.
Because I think apart from Flick and, Princess Barla, I think everyone else in Bug's Life is just unbearable to get through watching.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't really like the characters, to be honest. And of course, I also think General Mandible is also a way better villain than Hopper as well.
Yeah, better than that boring, generic grasshopper villain.
Who is voiced by an actor I hate as well, of course.
Yeah.
But because of I think his death scene is very satisfying, though.
Yeah, but thankfully Hopper doesn't have a lot of scenes, at least.
Thank God for that. I think the only thing I didn't really like about Ants was I feel that people like Danny Glover and Dan Aykroyd were quite underused as their characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I didn't like how Danny Glover's character got wasted, sadly, and Dan Aykroyd didn't appear until towards, in like the third act of the movie, 3/4 of the movie into it. And also, I think it would have been better if the movie had a different rating instead of PG, because if you guys have seen the movie, it has swearing in it.
Yeah, it really should have.
So they should have toned down the swearing, to make it suitable for PG rating, or made it a higher rating. Because I bet, guys, if it was released, today, it'd probably got a PG-13 rating.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think Ants joins the ranks of other films which gave a PG-13 rating a reason to exist. Things like, shall we say, Indiana Jones or Temple of Doom, for example. Because that movie, I think that movie and Gremlins were responsible for PG-13 rating being created in the first place.
They definitely were.
Yeah. I think Gremlins is probably an example of like a dark Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And yeah. And plus, what's your opinion on the sequel to Gremlins?
Not really a big fan of the sequel. It feels way too goofy and off to a point where it just gets.
Would you say it was needed, or was it not necessary?
It was really needed.
Oh wow! Because of
because the first one didn't really set any up.
Yeah.
But I think I have one good quality with Gremlins too, which is Christopher Lee.
Yeah. It is cool how his character's actually first name is named after his friend Peter Cushing, because he's called Cushing Catheter, the character. My first Joe movie is probably the first one.
For me, it's the second one.
I mean, it's hard to decide what my favourite is, because I loved both those films when I was a kid. I, however, did not like the third one.
No, for me, the second one has a better villain, and
it's hard to decide what my favourite is, really. I go back and forth. There's sometimes where I like the second one, sometimes I like the first one. It's hard to say.
Yeah, and plus they made Snowbell a bit more likable.
Yeah. So, if I was to rank the films, then guys, I'd probably give the second movie 10 out of 10, whereas the previous movie probably like maybe 8 or 9.
Yeah.
How about you, movie lover?
For which films?
How would you rate the two Stuart Little live action movies?
I would say 8.5 for Stuart Little 1, 9 out of 10 for Stuart Little 2.
Nice. As for the third movie, I saw it only once, guys, and I thought it was rubbish. I hate how we made it fully animated instead of live action, so I think I might give it probably maybe a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Probably due to some characters reprising their roles.
Yeah, not to mention, there's no mention of Margalo or anything like that.
It's stupid because the end of the second movie, hints she'll probably return for spring, doesn't it? Yeah, in this movie, where the hell is she?
It's like she doesn't even exist in the third one. Like, the third one feels like a separate film.
Yeah. And before I saw Atlantis, guys, Stuart was my favourite voice role of Michael J. Fox.
Atlantis is a good movie.
And in case you guys are wondering, Atlantis also had my favourite role of Leonard Nimoy as well.
Yeah, that's actually also another underrated Disney film.
Will you include that in your series movie, lover?
Yeah, I will.
Nice. Then after you did Ants, you then covered the Sing movies, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. It's like, now I'm not a big Illumination fan except for the first two Despicable films, but the two Sing films are actually the only stuff that's not in the Despicable franchise I actually do like from them, and like, I feel like they need to try being more like the serious stuff they cover in those films if they want to be taken a little more seriously as an animation studio. They need to stop relying on the minions all the time. They need to start doing more stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, the only ones that I like is, that I own. I only have the first two Despicable Me films and also the first Secret Life of Pets movie so far.
Yeah.
Because I didn't like Secret Life of Pets 2, to be honest. That wasn't even needed either. And I'm not very much a big fan of the first film, but I think it's just enjoyable, really. I don't really like how it's basically just Toy Story but animals instead of toys.
Yeah.
Literally. But it's still a good movie in my opinion, though. And the only thing I like about the sequel is Harrison Ford, and that's it.
Yeah, like, I feel like that should have been the Harrison Ford dog plot should have been the only plot of the film.
Yeah, definitely, because for what's worth, he was probably the best part, in my opinion. That's also his first ever voice role in a movie, as well. Because he confirmed in the premiere for the movie that, this was his first ever voice role in a movie.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And yeah. So what do you plan to now when it comes to your trilogy of movies that do deserve a sequel, movie lover? What do you plan to include in your second part of your trilogy?
Alita Battle Angel.
Nice.
District 9.
Absolutely, love District 9.
And can't think of a few others, but
I mean,
I know, my first list was obviously films like Freddy vs. Jason, Crank 2, 28 Weeks Later, and Blade Runner 2049.
Oh, Milo left us. What? Must be a connection problem. Wonder what happened. Was there a connection problem, movie lover?
I think there was.
Oh, okay, so you were saying about films that do deserve sequels then in your first video?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you guys want to see Movie Lover's video where he gives us in depth about what films that do deserve sequels, then please check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And please go subscribe to him as well, because I think his channel as a whole is wicked underrated. So please go show him some love. He deserves it. Donji Corleone he's called, yeah.
Yeah, but people can still call me Movie Lover More than 20 on the live chats, and
yeah, I think it's what people best know you as, don't they?
Familiar with.
Yeah. Did you call yourself Don G Corleone because G is your first name, movie lover?
Well, it's the first letter of my name.
Yeah, exactly. I figured that. Yeah. Because I was thinking, is there any characters in the Godfather who are name beginning with G? But I figured it's probably your first name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But of course, we don't reveal your first name on videos, do we? Because it's private.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite voice for James Woods. It's either Falcon Studio Level 2 or probably himself on Family Guy. I might probably say himself on Family Guy because he's funny in Family Guy, in my opinion. James Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite voice role from him would have to be Hades and Hercules.
Oh yeah, that's also very good too. Yeah. But I think he was a great villain in Studio Level 2.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. My favourite food's pizza. I've already answered that before. Well, Transformers on my hair's always been black. Never changed colour at all. I don't plan to change it colour either. I like keeping it black. So, aside from the Mask of Zorro movie lover, do you own any other steelbooks?
I own like Avengers Endgame on Steelbook.
Oh, nice.
I own RoboCop on Steelbook. I own a horror film called Pumpkinhead on Steelbook.
Nice.
I think that's about it.
Are these Blu-rays or 4Ks?
Well, the only 4K Blu-ray I usually own that's not on Steelbook is Mask of Zorro. That's the only non-Steelbook one I own.
Yeah, because my Steelbook for Space Jam has a 4K disc as well as a Blu-ray disc in it, which is pretty cool.
Well, the Mask of Zorro one was on sale for $12 at a vintage store, so that's why I bought it.
That's cool. Because my store has incredibly cheap price for the DVDs. It's really cool. Some of them are usually £1. Yeah, some of them are usually £1. And plus, also a movie lover, I also managed to get one of my favorite movies by Denis Villeneuve as a director, which is a steelbook for Sicario in 2015.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, you've not seen Sicario yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
I'd recommend it if you like Denis Villeneuve's work as a director.
Yeah.
And I'd also strongly recommend Prisoners to you as well. Prisoners by him as well.
Yeah.
I mean, do you plan to watch it one day?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So when it comes to, yeah, I think it should hopefully be on Netflix for all you movie lovers, so that should be easy for you to watch. And have you bought Resurgence on DVD so you can do your review rant for it?
Yeah, like 2 years ago, because 2 years ago I did.
And you've not watched it yet, have you?
No.
Unfortunately for me, I got it as a present, sadly. So yeah, I had no choice.
But it pretty much just kind of somewhat takes the concept of the sequel like 28 weeks later, except ruins it.
Yeah, and it also has a problem of being a way too late sequel as well.
Yeah, like 28 weeks later may have kind of made the ending of the first one pointless, but at least it did a continuation right. Actually, it still proved to be a good sequel after all.
It also, as well, thankfully, decided to do something new and focus on new characters, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't really like the children in the movie, to be honest.
No.
They were very annoying.
Yeah, but technically them leaving the safe zone was kind of Don's fault for lying to them.
He should have told them the truth, shouldn't he?
Yeah, so technically a lot of the screw-ups that happened weeks later were kind of technically his fault.
You could also have a Don's like part of the antagonist, couldn't you?
Yeah, kind of the true antagonist of the film for being so stupid.
Yeah, and he literally starts a new outbreak, doesn't he?
Yeah. By kissing, hey, my wife's in that room. Maybe she's maybe infected, but she's not a zombie. I'll kiss her.
Yeah, and look what happened. Look what happened. He then got infected and turned into one.
Yeah, and the military were like, well, we have an infected person in our room. We're not going to guard the place. Bye.
Yeah, why did
we're not going to guard the place.
Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it, really?
Yeah. They honestly even should have put surveillance cameras in the people's apartments to make sure they didn't try to leave the safe zone.
Yeah, they should have done, yeah. I feel like they weren't very prepared, were they?
No.
Yeah. And in case you guys are wondering, I think 28 Weeks Later is also a film that deserves a sequel as well.
Yes. Definitely does.
Yeah, and I think Jim should probably come back as well.
Yeah, have Jim actually come back for this one.
Yeah, I'd love that. And they should probably wrap it up with this movie as well.
He gets news of have him say he discovers that the rage disease came back, this time all the way to Europe, and maybe he has to guide some survivors to survive the whole new outbreak, and that would be a pretty genius concept.
Absolutely, yeah. And so, yeah, it also really bothers me that they've not done a sequel to District 9 yet. It shocks me they've not done a sequel.
Yeah, that movie deserves a sequel.
They can't just leave it. It's like that, because it ends with the main character hoping to get a cure so he can cure himself.
Yeah,
They can't just leave it like that, can they?
No, like he's not dead, but he's still alive. He's just now like the prawns.
Yeah, but he's an alien, yeah, one of them. And he still, has his memories because he made a metal flower for his wife, didn't he?
Yeah.
And in case you guys wondered, that's my favorite wall of Charlotte Copley, Wickus. And what's also cool is he's also appeared in other movies by that director Neil Blomkamp as well.
Yeah.
He was even in Elysium as well.
Yeah, the film basically was decent, but they literally just copied District 9 except with a bigger budget and more famous actors.
Yeah, Matt Damon, of course, played the main character, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, Charlotte played a villain this time, didn't he? Instead of a good guy, he played a villain.
Yeah.
And then of course in Chappie he voiced the title character himself, didn't he? Chappie.
Yeah.
And
the villains in Chappie were pretty much played by both Ripley and Wolverine.
Yeah, they were. I think they were good in their roles, but I feel Ripley was underused in Chappie.
Yeah.
Which was disappointing, really. And Sausage Party, yeah, I didn't watch because I heard it was vulgar.
Like a little over too vulgar.
Yeah, I don't plan to watch it because it looks pretty disgusting, and plus I've also lost respect for Seth Rogen as well. So yeah, I don't really plan to watch any new things he's in, really, to be honest. Including that, especially because how vulgar that movie is. So yeah. And the only thing I can tolerate him is probably his older stuff, really. Much older stuff he's been in, really.
Oh yeah.
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 Like, for example, the Come Panda trilogy.
Yeah, or Superbad.
Yeah.
Superbad, yeah. And maybe even as well Pineapple Express as well, even with Amber Turd in that movie, sadly.
Yeah, the Paul.
Paul, yeah, because he plays Paul. Oh yeah, Paul, in my opinion, is also a film that deserves a sequel as well.
Yeah, I think it does. Like they need to have a sequel where he comes back with quite a few clones of him or something. Or
yeah, I'd love to see Simon Pegg and Nick Frost collaborate it again. Really, that'd be great.
Yeah, they have to. I mean, they have to go on another tour. They have to go on another tour to promote their book that got published at the end of the first film, and or they wrote more books about their adventures with Paul. And
yeah, my favorite work, that Nick Frost and Simon Pegg have both been in would have to be Shaun of the Dead, though. Because in case you guys are wondering, Shaun of the Dead's my favorite comedy movie of all time. Have you got a favorite comedy movie of all time yourself, movie lover?
Well, yeah, but it's from an actor you hate.
Oh, really? What film is it?
Clerks.
Clerks? I've never seen Clerks.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hold on. Does it star Kevin Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I lost respect for him because he attacked fans who hated his, show about, He-Man. So, yeah.
Yeah, and Kevin Smith also lied about being a He-Man fan.
Because he's not, is he?
No, he's not.
Yeah, liar.
He pretty much admitted it.
But I was asking you, Miller, what your least favourite TV show is, your least favourite TV show.
Oh, I don't think I have one.
I mean, the two shows I hate the most are probably things like, Teen Titans Go and Marvel Superhero Squad.
Yeah, I think my least favorite would have to be Modern Family Guy, the newer stuff. I like the older Family Guy, but not the newer kind.
I mean, I started watching Family Guy after, Cleveland got recasted. Just like I stopped with Simpsons as well because of recasts.
Modern Family Guy made now Peter Griffin's just doing like criminal stuff and getting rewarded for it. It's like,
really?
That's no.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Whenever Homer does criminal stuff, he actually gets punished for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Why Simpsons, even if Simpsons is going downhill, is kind of still better because whenever the characters do bad things in The Simpsons, they actually get consequences. Realistically.
Right, what the hell's wrong, Transformers fan? That's my opinion. If you got a problem with women not liking Teen Titans Go F yourself. I've heard of an opinion. Yeah, check this out, movie lover. He says he's insulted by me not liking Teen Titans Go. It's just my opinion.
I don't like Teen Titans Go either.
Yeah. Are you going to be insulted by movie lover as well?
Because that show's a disgrace to the Teen Titans.
Yeah, it is. Ruins them. So yeah, how dare you say you insulted it? It's called an opinion.
Some people...
Is that all you're going to say? I know. Is that all you're going to have to say? Honest to God. Yeah, I can't believe this is happening again, movie lover. Can you?
Yeah.
Disrespect. I mean...
just like that one dude who on my Jurassic Park 3 rant who told me to stop insulting the franchise when I'm not, and
you're just saying your opinion.
And said that swearing was racist. I'm not even saying anything racist.
How is it racist? It's not.
Lots of YouTubers swear in their rants. It's called comedy. If a YouTuber did not swear in their rants, it'd be boring.
Exactly, yeah. And for one thing, I 100% agree with what you said about Jurassic Park 3, because that movie sucked, in my opinion.
Yeah, I know I know 3 has so many fans that defend it, but I hate it.
Yeah, me too.
Me too. I absolutely despise it.
Yeah, and
Dominion is way better.
For one thing, you can literally skip 3 and go straight to Jurassic World. It wouldn't change a thing.
Yeah, Dominion, I will admit, is actually better. And I mean, I didn't really like it as much as Empire fan did, but I do agree it's better than so many people are making it out to be.
Well, it's on streaming. It's on streaming now for me to watch, so I'll probably watch it soon.
Yeah, the only thing I will reveal is it actually does respect the original characters. So
that's good.
If any of you are worried about the original characters being disrespected, don't worry, they don't. They actually get treated well in this sequel, unlike a certain trashology.
Yeah. And also in another certain movie in the franchise.
Yeah, didn't you say, Mula, that your favorite thing about Dominion was the original cast back?
Yeah. What was that certain other movie franchise?
Matrix Resurrections.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that ruins Smith and Morpheus, didn't it?
And Trinity.
That movie even ruins Niobe too.
I didn't like how they made an old lady.
They made her kind of rude.
That didn't work for me, really, to be honest. And plus, they made Neo an absolute coward as well.
Yeah, he can't even fly anymore.
Yeah, he's no longer the badass, that I knew from the first 3 films. He's just, a coward.
And they made Trinity to Mary Sue.
Yeah, people are like, he's so useless in Revolutions. He does nothing. No, he did way more Revolutions than Insurrection.
Like, have they not seen the final fight he has with Smith at the end?
Yeah, and he can still see. Yeah, and even when he's blind, he can still see in a different vision. So
yeah,
he's still useful.
Revolution to me, an example of a film didn't need a sequel as well. Now,
yeah,
just have Neo and Trinity. Just have Neo and Trinity be in the afterlife.
People can trash Revolutions all they want. Wait till they see 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, if you guys think Revolution's about, just wait to see Resurrections.
Yeah. And there's some people that actually do like it better, just because it brings back Neo and Trinity.
But it makes no sense how it back at all. It's just ridiculous, and yeah. And Moo Lover, what was it that made you decide to give it a lower score than out of 10 than your review?
Because of like the lazy film editing, and
it feels more like a fan film than an actual official movie, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, did you rewatch clips of it to decide?
Like, I've rewatched quite a few clips, and especially the Smith reveal clip, and
that was so bad. Like the way he says, "Mr. Anderson." That was bad, weren't it? Wait, what do you mean by that, Transformers fan? I was never mad that you have a different opinion. You said you were insulted. Like, that's it. Sick of him. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Way better story. You're right there, Blaze. Way better story. Like, what's going on? I think there's a problem with Discord, isn't there? Oh no. Wait, what's happening? Huh. I think there's a connection problem, guys, with Discord, sadly. Ouch. What's going on? Hey, Jedi Prime, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Oh, what on earth is going on? Hold on. I don't know what happened there. Must have been a connection problem.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
There was a connection problem. Oh, the month's back with us.
Yeah, look, I had some connection problems as well earlier on the stream.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, they'll go away. Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're talking about piece of actions, weren't we, a little bit before the connection problem started?
Yeah.
We were talking about that.
Like, honestly, right? I just think the movie was just a disgrace, weren't it?
It's an abomination.
Yeah, it sure was.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to like other fighting franchise movies, have you ever seen Underworld?
No.
Yeah, because I watched all 5 of the live action films, and I think it's a way better Screen Gems franchise than the Resident Evil live action movies.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Look, I've only seen one of both of them.
Oh yeah, and you've only seen one of Resident Evil and Underworld.
Yep.
Oh wow. And
Resident, and the only one I tolerated was the first one. The rest just get worse and worse each time.
Definitely. In my opinion, the most tolerable sequel is Afterlife.
Yeah, for me, the more tolerable the sequels was Extinction, because it kind of feels like the games a little more. The only time it really tries to feel like the games.
Yeah. Oh, Mulo just left. What the heck?
Honestly, some connection problems.
Connection problem. Again.
Oh, he's back. I think the only thing I liked about the sequels was probably Albert Wesker in only Afterlife, though.
Yeah. I even saw Final Chapter in theaters, and I hated it.
It sucked.
Yeah, plus there was like only 3 people in the theater.
Including you, or just 3 other people with you?
3 people in the theater, including you, including me.
Oh, wow, so there was only 2 people there watching, were they, aside from yourself? Wow.
Wow, yeah, like, that makes sense. Like, people were just sick of that franchise already.
I'm surprised they kept making more due to the negative reviews they got.
Yeah, like, because they kept making money overseas.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, really, and I mean, what I hated the most about the final chapter was, probably the way they completely ruined Wesker and gave him such an awful send off, in my opinion. Because in case you guys are wondering, he's my favorite character in the franchise, Albert Wesker.
Yeah, welcome. The reboot Welcome to Raccoon City wasn't really good either. I mean, it was, I guess, somewhat better than the previous franchise, but still not a very good movie.
Yeah, I heard that. There was a new one. Yeah, I heard that one was bad. So yeah, I don't plan to watch it, to be honest.
Yeah, they should just really stop making any more film adaptations of that game.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, I think it's probably an example of a franchise that can just go die now, really.
Yeah.
We should just done with the games, really. And plus, I think Take the Chainsaw Massacre 2022. Would you say that's an example of a sign that TCM should just go die now, movie lover?
Yes, please do.
Yeah. And would you say that movie also ruined your evening as well when you watched it?
Yeah, and while I do want to still see Halloween Ends, but I also hope after Halloween Ends, even the Halloween franchise dies after that.
Yeah, are we doing another Halloween movie?
Halloween Ends. Yeah, and I really hope they stop it after that.
Yeah, I'm unfortunately not going to watch Halloween Ends because I hate Halloween Kills.
I'm going to
start watching the movies right now, like every single one of them. This will be my first time watching them since I've not seen them.
Yeah, same for me. Yeah.
The two I mostly really like are Halloween and Halloween 2 from 1981.
And Mula, would you say Halloween 2 is an example of a film that didn't need sequels?
Yeah, I mean, Halloween 3, H20, and the 2018 trilogy I can accept since they technically exist on different timelines, and the H20 and the 2018 trilogy can be seen as what-if movies, so I can accept those as alternate timelines, but the Thorn Trashology, no, that can just go burn.
Yeah. Ninja Turtles Last Ronin fan shorts? Never heard of that.
Oh, here's the playlist.
So, I've noticed that the first movie is on Netflix, Halloween, so I'll probably give it a watch one and see what I think of it.
Yeah, a good movie.
Yeah.
One of the best horror films out there.
I got them all downloaded, so I can just watch it on, what do we call this? Let's just call it download movies to watch.
Nice.
The original Halloween film is my favorite John Carpenter film as well.
My second favorite role Leonard Nimoy is his role in Zambezia after his role in Atlantis. I think Zambezia is another underrated movie in my opinion.
Okay.
I mean, you guys have seen Zambezia?
No, never heard of it.
Samuel L. Jackson's in it, so is Jeff Goldblum. It's also as well. It's also Leonard Nimoy's last voice role as well before he died. So yeah, right. What's going on with damn connections tonight?
Well, I gotta go now, guys. But it was good chat.
Yeah. You take care, movie lover. Nice to have you here.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye.
See ya. Take care. Oh. What is going on here? Yeah, I don't know exactly what's happening. Must be like a signal problem or something. I don't bloody know. So, Ramon, when it comes to my DD collection, what are you more satisfied to see?
Are we talking just the DVDs or just all of them?
All of it. All of it.
Well, then it is the Godfather trilogy.
Nice. That's cool.
I think I would have to say Game of Thrones and The Godfather.
I mean, Shadow, have you watched The Godfather?
Yeah, I've seen all 3 of them.
Yeah, nice one. Great trilogy, isn't it?
Yeah, my favorite one is the first.
Yeah. Yeah, first one's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, and I also love the sequel.
Yeah.
And I give them both the same score, 10 out of 10.
Nice, nice.
And the third one is a 7.5.
Yeah.
Same here. Thank God they never did anything more.
Yeah.
Stay that way.
Yeah, we should definitely.
Because if it gets a sequel or remake, I'll be pissed off.
If they remake it, I'll be very angry.
Let it just stay as a trilogy.
Yeah, there's some things you just need to leave alone.
I think they have done that for like how many years now has it been?
The last movie was in 1990, so I think it would be 32 years.
1990, wow, yeah.
Well, it's impressive that they have never done a sequel or reboot or remake for so long, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's like a bloody connection problem with Stream, guys. Like it says, you're unable to connect to chat. Ouch. But the stream's still going, though, thankfully. It's not shut off. So, yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we can just keep on chatting, really, can't we? Now nothing can stop us chatting, thankfully. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, really. I have no idea. Okay, hopefully things are okay now. I mean, if you guys want to talk, then go ahead. Please do. Should be okay now. Yeah. Should all be good. I mean, can you guys access the stream right now? I mean, I hope you guys can.
Sorry, what?
Can you guys access the stream?
Yeah, I'm still watching it on my phone.
Oh, good. So, okay, so there's no problems. Yeah, it says 3 people are watching. That's good. It's pretty cool. I'll say it's Tom Hanks' birthday as well.
Oh.
Yeah, and Timmy Smith's.
Yeah, I don't need a continuation. I can say it. Bail Organa himself. And that's my only wall scene of him actually as well. Not seen any.
Yeah. When it comes to now, I did like that he came back in Kenobi. That's one good quality. Another good quality. Save that show.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard he was in it. Yeah.
No, so I did like that we got to see more of Alderaan and Leia, so that's their mother as well.
Although she was recast, of course, weren't she?
I think it was no. I think it was the same actress from Return to Revenge.
Shadow, I googled it. It's not her.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm just glad I didn't watch a show. I instead relied on, Gary and Az and their reviews for it. What's funny is, Az Shadow?
Yeah, of course.
After he saw episode 5, he did a tweet which simply said, F this effing show.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, he's really funny. I love watching his rants about, like, Doctor Who, for example. And do you guys find his tweets about piss erections funny as well?
Yeah.
Which one would you say is your favourite, Shadow, out of his tweets about piss erections?
I think it was... Man, let me see. I think it is. What the F is this film?
Yeah, that's literally my response to what the F is this film. See, that movie's terrible, isn't it? So speaking of terrible movies as well, the Mund, you can confirm that you've had the unfortunate experience of watching Ghostbusters Answer the Call, haven't you?
Yes.
And how was it for you in detail then? Tell us.
It was terribly amazing.
I know what you mean by that, don't you?
Because it was awful. It was horrible.
Yeah. Oh, Lucky Nerds joined us.
It's
nice.
One of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah, it's abominable. Hey, Lucky Nerd, what's up?
What's up?
We're just chatting during the stream, having fun. Yeah, it's nice to see you here.
Cool. Have I missed anything?
We're just chatting about movies, and the Mun just told us he had the unfortunate experience of watching Ghostbusters 2016.
Well, at least he knows how I felt a couple of weeks ago when I was marathoning these films.
Yeah, it was abominable, weren't it?
Yeah.
I'm giving it 1 out of 10 just because of the cameos of the original Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I give it 2 out of 10 because of the cameos and also the ghost graphics.
I gave it 1.5 because of the cameos, the ghost graphics, and probably the iconic theme song.
Yeah, the music too. Yeah, definitely. And I also as well hate. Another thing I did also like about it was also how Bill Murray's cameo character also made fun of the Ghostbusters. The fake Ghostbusters, saying we look like trash people.
Oh yes, I loved it.
Yeah.
Big burn from Bill Murray.
Yeah. Although I feel like the cameos for the original characters didn't really serve much of a purpose with it. It just felt like filler, to be honest. What was the point of it? What was the point of them?
I have no idea.
Well, if there's one thing that 2066 that Afterlife did, which 2016 didn't do, was the fact that the Afterlife actually honored Harold's death.
Yeah, Harold Ramis. Yeah.
Yep. The 2016 version didn't even do anything to even reference him.
All it did,
anything.
The only thing it did was it included a golden bust to his head in a 1-second cameo, and that's it.
What? That?
That'll be abominable right there.
Is that how you pay respects to someone who's died?
That is very insulting.
Yeah, it is. Afterlife did it way better because at least they actually had him appear via CGI.
Yeah, and his appearance made me too.
Yeah, it made me cry too.
So it was beautiful.
Yeah,
especially seeing him hug his daughter as well.
And even though I openly admit I actually had no idea that he even passed away until after I finished Afterlife.
Yeah, he passed away in 2014. Yeah, at the age of 69.
Rest in peace, Lawrence.
And I'm also glad, guys, that my Ghostbusters Blu-ray collection is only the first 2 films and Afterlife. It doesn't even include the 2016 version. Thank God for that.
Yes, thank God.
Yes, I think I also have that.
I think you do, don't you?
Yeah.
I did post it once.
Yeah, you showed it.
I have all the Ghostbusters movies I need.
Yeah, one and Afterlife, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the only ones I'm out to.
Ghostbusters have to revisit a hero. Oh, nice.
Yeah, they also got the opportunity to see the King's Man.
Oh yeah, you thought it was okay, didn't you, Shadow?
Yeah.
Yeah, to me it is too. To me, it was not even. To me, I don't know why they did a prequel. To be honest, really.
Yeah, it wasn't needed, but it was okay for what it was.
I like to pretend there's only one Kingsman movie.
What did you think of King's Man?
Just okay, really, as well. And apart from the appearance of the Taylor shot from the first movie, it didn't really feel much like a Kingsman movie, really, to be honest. It felt like a historic action movie, really, like a historic true life action movie, really. Because it featured lots of historic characters as well, really. And but yeah. And speaking of, true story movies, guys, I rewatched Soul Is a Slave, and I still love that movie to this day.
It's a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, it has my favorite role of Chiwetel Ejiofor. Because yeah, when you give him the right direction, he's a great actor, and this movie proves it. And I think he was one of the few best parts of 2012 as well, in my opinion. And I do, however, think his worst role is Scarborough. Yeah. His voice work as Scarborough was just terrible, really. Something so bland and lifeless, really.
And then, of course, we have... Yeah, he also pretty much ruined.
Yeah, he ruined Scar, didn't he? And plus, Shadow, as someone who had to watch Multiverse of Madness, was he wasted? Yeah. Was he wasted in that movie as Mordo?
Yeah.
Ouch. Because isn't he like an alternate version of Mordo in that movie?
Yeah, he is.
And plus, I'm not really much a fan of him in the very beginning as Mordo, because he doesn't even look like a comic book version of him either. Because in the comics, guys, he looks like Ra's al Ghul from DC.
And maybe that's the reason why they changed him a bit.
Yeah. So.
And I can actually accept that.
You can accept what? Sorry.
Yeah, that they changed Mordo.
Yeah, but it's unfavorable to the comics, bro.
Yeah. But
and then again, the live action Ra's al Ghul Dynamite one doesn't even look like a comic version because of a different hair color. So yeah, wouldn't really change a thing really if they made him look like he does in the comics, Mordo. And so when it comes to other things I've started watching, guys, I of course also start watching Doctor Who as well.
Oh yeah. I started watching Doctor Who a while ago.
Yeah. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Doctor Who ends with Peter Capaldi as the Doctor. That's what I'd rather say, really.
Yeah, you can also see that as the perfect ending of Doctor Who.
Yeah, because this recent season called Flux made me start watching the show.
I think I stopped like halfway through season 13.
Yeah, that's Flux, isn't it? And it was pretty bad, wasn't it?
Actually, I think I stopped before Flux.
That's probably a wise choice because Flux is terrible.
Oh, I heard it was.
Yeah, and I think the penultimate episode of Flux is probably the worst episode of the entire series. I'm not kidding.
Wasn't it called The Timeless Children or something?
Probably, yeah, I think so. I don't even remember because
I heard that was horrendous.
Yeah, because John Solid does, guys. It basically retcons the other Dots out of existence.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Doctor Who, Blaze.
Oh, I never watched that.
If you do, just watch the classic series and the revised series up to Peter Capaldi's era. I see that you've tagged Dave Fennon in a tweet, Blaze.
He's active.
Yeah, you've tagged him, haven't you? That's cool.
Let's hope he replies.
Yeah, let's hope he does, eh? Hopefully he will.
Because his 3 days ago was his last tweet.
Hopefully he'll respond to you, yeah? Let's hope, eh?
Yeah,
let's hope.
Hope.
Because it is cool Peter Jessup responded to you.
Indeed.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, how did you react when you saw his reply to you, Blaze?
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. And how about when he said you did a good job voicing Soundwave as well?
I was actually pretty shocked as well.
Yeah, it's amazing that he actually responded to you.
They actually watched the voice demo as well.
What, did it say on Instagram that you watched it?
Yeah.
So it said, Peter Jessup's Instagram account viewed your video.
I don't know. He said it on Twitter.
Oh, nice. That's cool. And I see your video went out as well, you know, for Legionary, which is cool.
Let's hope he sees it.
Let's hope he does.
I see a question for me here from October.
Wait, $1? What do you mean?
Yeah, he's asking me something. I've seen the first live action TMNT movie. And to answer your question, no, I haven't seen it.
Wait, is he just posted a comment on the stream?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, because I can't see it. Hold on.
He says, has Shadow seen the first live action TMNT movie? If yes, what does he think of it? And again, I have not seen it.
All right. Nathaniel's gone. All right, no worries, Nathaniel. Okay, $1. So you've asking us. Yeah, keep doing questions, guys. It's just the stupid live chat on my laptop's not working. Sorry, guys. If I didn't see your comments.
Wait, is yours set on top chat or live chat?
It's for live chat that I'm on. Yeah, hold on. Let me try. Top chat. See if that'll work. Okay, it's back now. Thank God for that.
Oh yeah.
Liam Neeson's Mordor. Great choice. Yeah, Darth Vader. I prefer Mordor in the Spider-Man show over the MCU Mordor. My favorite role of Dave Fennoy is Lee as well, yeah, because he was definitely great in that role, and I actually cried in the series 1 finale of Walking Dead game, actually, Telltale.
Oh yeah, that actually made me cry as well.
Yeah, very emotional in my opinion. I'm not going to spoil what happens, guys, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually aware of what happens.
Yeah,
Dave Fennoy.
Yeah.
Dave Fennoy was pretty good in Darksiders 3 as well.
He's in that, is he? Oh, wow.
He plays Advexis.
Oh, cool. I do also know him as well. I do also know him for his voice work as Warpath in the game, which is based on Transformers Dark Moon as well.
Honestly, you won't die so easily. I want this to last.
And of course, in the Clone Wars as Pong Krell as well.
Yeah, because I don't really like Pong Krell that much.
Me neither.
But then again, though, Dave Fennoy still does a really good performance as him, though.
He's a great voice actor. He's also a very nice guy in real life as well.
Indeed.
I thought it was really cool to see him with 2 double-bladed lightsabers.
Because he's four-armed, isn't he, of course?
Yeah, the Pong Krell was an okay villain at best.
Yeah. Isn't he one of those characters who sensed that all this was going to happen from the very beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alongside Yoda and Barriss Offee as well. Oh, yeah, and I also don't really like Barriss either, to be honest, really. Not much of a fan of her.
Yeah, I hate her after she turned on Ahsoka.
I'd rather have her be good, really. So, okay, now that the connection's back, guys, yeah, keep on commenting, yeah, and I'll be able to see it, hopefully. It's very annoying how the connection just decides to, shut things off,
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. The voice for Goro is a fan of Stan Lee and Spider-Man. I didn't see Black Friday with the Toy Story. No, what is it? What is it? Is it something new? I'm a bit confused. Never even heard of it. I assume it was, of course, released on Black Friday, of course. Because that's, of course, a day which things are really cheap, aren't they?
Yeah, try to for the best I don't watch that Black Friday thing.
Yeah, because apparently Woody's a jerk in that.
Yeah, and I hate seeing my favorite role, Tom Hanks, being turned that way.
Yeah, please don't ruin Woody. I mean, Thor's bad enough because he left the toys, so I don't see anything else bad happen to him. He deserves better than that.
Yeah.
So, plus, guys, if you wonder why I got the Punisher movies, with Thomas Jane and Ray Stevenson, it's because I plan to do a ranking of the live-action Punisher movies. Because there's 3 of them, one for $9.99, which I hate, and the 2 ones I got on Blu-ray here.
Yeah. I'm going to watch this movie today.
Have you not seen them, guys?
I'm not. I've only seen John Bernthald's Punisher. But only season 1. I haven't seen the other.
Yeah, in my opinion, the Punisher show is way more superior than any of the Punisher movies, in my opinion. Yeah, because John Bernthal gets him right, in my opinion. Yeah, definitely about Doll. I think Warzone is overhated because I think it's a very fun guilty pleasure to watch. Really, I mean, I like how it's very gory because Punisher's not a kid's character. He's by no means a kid's character at all. And
indeed, he isn't.
Yeah, and I think Ray Stevenson is also pretty good in a role, in my opinion. I'd take him over Dolph Lundgren, but Doll, I'll say that. Even one of my favorite role of his is Volstagg in the MCU. And plus, when it comes as well to Warzone, I did also like Wayne Knight as the supporting sidekick to Punisher as well. And the only thing I didn't really like about Warzone was probably the villain, Jigsaw. I think he was quite goofy, really, and had a laughable accent as well, which wasn't really that good in my opinion. And plus, they also changed his surname as well, because Jigsaw's called Billy Russell in the comics, but they changed his surname to, like, Rizzotti or something like that.
Oh.
Yeah, so I feel he was quite miscast in my opinion, and the same thing can also be applied to John Travolta as the villain in the Thomas Jamie, because I feel he was also miscast because I thought he was really bland and didn't sound like he wanted to be there. I also prefer John Travolta far more in Pulp Fiction and Bolt so far.
Ooh, John Travolta.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are probably his only good roles.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't even in one of the Grease movies.
Yeah.
And I've not even seen them, but yeah. The real depicted Woody knocking Buzz out the window on purpose. What?
Oh yeah, there was an original version of that.
Because he was originally going to be the villain.
What?
Indeed.
Yeah, but in the movie it was an accident. He didn't mean to knock him out the window. Well, thank God I didn't watch that damn reel then. Bloody hell.
Original toy.
That's created.
So yeah, in my opinion, guys, Warzone, it doesn't deserve the hate that it got, because I think it's a good pleasure to watch. I mean, guys, if you want to see a bad Punisher movie, watch the 1989 movie with Dolph Lundgren, because I think that movie's terrible.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, but there's a question from Dot asking, do you think Michael Bay is overhated? The director, Michael Bay.
I mean, he does sound good movies, but
yeah,
not all of his are best.
Yeah, I mean, I think his worst movie I've seen is probably The Last Night, because I hate that movie. I've not seen Ninja Turtles, something he's produced. I think I do also like Armageddon, the movie Armageddon, with Bruce Willis and Michael Clark Duncan and Liv Tyler. And I also like The Island with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson. I think that's a very good movie, in my opinion. My favourite work of him as a director for is Transformers Darker Moon.
Oh yeah, Darker Moon.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Jack. What's up?
Oh, hey, Luke, checking on mic chat.
What have you done, Blaze?
I found a funny texture, buddy.
Oh, God.
Wait, let me deepfake someone on that, actually.
Oh, that's going to be cursed, isn't it?
Yep. My first victim will leave the
Oh, no. Yeah, that one, you're going to be deepfaked.
Oh, no.
So, Vermond, have you seen the Punisher movies? Punisher?
I remember seeing the 2004 one.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's been a really long time since I've seen it. And I don't remember seeing Punisher Warzone.
Yeah. I'd recommend Warzone if you want to have like a guilty pleasure action movie, which is, blood and gore.
I have not seen the 1989 version.
Please don't watch it. It's garbage, in my opinion. Like,
Yeah,
John, I mean, shall I tell you what's sort of bad about it, Amund?
Mm-hmm.
There's barely any blood and gore in the movie, which is not right for Punisher, because he's not a character for children. Also, as well, Dolph Lundgren sounds really bland in the role. And also as well, you know what's also dumb is he's not got a skull shirt.
What the hell?
Yeah. And the villains are also pretty bad. They're just generic, you know, Yakuza villains really as well.
Oh, what the hell?
They don't even bring in like any of Punisher's enemies into a movie. It's just so dumb.
Okay, this is very cursed.
Wow.
You just upscale it.
This is as dumb as the 1990s Captain America movie.
Well, I've not seen the 1990 Captain America movie in ages, but you know, I do remember not liking it, so I'll probably rewatch it for a trash talk, guys.
Oh, hey, Luke, this is so cursed.
I guess it is.
Upscale it now.
Must be just as bad as the 1994
Oh my goodness.
Fantastic Four movie as well.
What, the one that didn't get released? You mean one that didn't get released?
The one from 1994.
Yeah, that one didn't get you know, officially released. That was like, you know, Mabel didn't get an official release, did it? You can find it on YouTube, can't you?
Okay, you ready, Luke?
Yeah.
And it looks bad, doesn't it?
Okay, you
It
ready?
is bad.
Okay, what is it, Blaze?
Oh, alright.
Oh god, I'm unlooking on my chat.
Ugh.
The eyes are so small. Yeah, me too, Darth Prime. Yeah, I really like Wayne Knight's supporting role in Warzone. My favorite role of Wayne Knight, guys, is Dennis in Jurassic Park.
Let's see how Nicholas looks on this.
Yeah, is that your favorite role of him too, Ramond?
I think so.
Yeah.
Although I did like him in Space Jam, though.
Oh yes, that's my second favorite role of his. Yeah, Stan. But I will say, though, guys, but I think the CGI when he gets flattened into a pancake and gets blown up into a balloon, that's not really aged very well, has it?
This is much
No, it hasn't.
Yeah. But it was funny, though, I will admit, seeing him flying around in the air.
Okay, Luke, this is very creepy. You know, this is...
As for his voice, my favorite voice role of him is Zurg, and my second favorite role of his is Al McGuigan from Toy Story 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is my favorite as well from him.
Yeah. As for my third favorite, I might probably say Penguin from Harley Quinn. I think he's underrated as Penguin.
Never heard him as Penguin before.
Well, there's a clip of him behind the voice actors a month, so you can listen to it. Oh yeah, I'm sorry for what I am. That line is just heartbreaking, isn't it? I think the ending of A Green Mile, guys, is probably the saddest movie ending of all time, in my opinion.
Okay, Luke, this is very cursed.
Like, every time we watch that scene, it's always just so tear-jerking.
This squad.
My first sequel role is Gru.
Okay, ready, Luke?
Yeah, go on, Blaze, show us. Oh, God. That is creepy.
It is.
Is that you?
Yeah, it looks like me, yeah.
It's Luke.
Oh, shoot.
Barely even looks like me at all.
Vermont, oh my goodness.
Oh, and Blaze, but I was asking you what character you'd like to see playable in Mortal Kombat 12 besides Scorpion Sub-Zero.
Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd. Nice.
And who else? Let me think of this one. Wait.
I mean, would you want the original characters back, of course?
Yep.
Like Raiden.
Kratos and Isaac Clarke from Dead Space.
Oh, nice. Tarzan. Yeah, he was great in that too, weren't he? Wasn't there a sequel to Tarzan, guys, animated?
Yeah, there was like 2 direct-to-DVD sequels that got made, like Tarzan and Jane from 2002 and Tarzan 2 from 2005, I believe.
And were they bad?
Yeah, they were horribly received.
Yeah, like Tarzan and Jane was... It's not a movie, basically. It's just 3 episodes of a show.
Oh,
put
God.
in together as a movie.
Oh, God.
The second one, it's not even a sequel, it's just a Why is it called Tarzan 2 when it's like a prequel movie or something like that?
So basically, it basically covers the same problem as Smoking Aces 2, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because despite being called Smoking Aces 2, that movie is a prequel to a first movie and doesn't even connect to a first movie at all. And the same thing could be applied to probably my second favourite game of all time, Red Dead Redemption 2, because despite being 2, it's you know, the first, it's a prequel to a first game.
Oh yeah, it's a prequel.
We should just change the title to something else, really, like maybe, you know, like Red Dead Redemption, say, the Morgan and era or something like that. Because
Oh, the
it's
new
about,
era.
yeah, like the new era where it's, and it's about Arthur Morgan, you know. Yeah, Lance Henriksen did a great job voicing Kerchak, didn't he?
I think Undead Nightmare is the best DLC.
Oh, I love that. That was so fun to play. I love fun playing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like, am I the only one who just messed around in the open world Blaze and didn't do a story?
Yeah, I also did that as well.
It was fun, yeah.
Shooting zombies.
Like, whenever I get a game which is open world, guys, I love to just mess around in the free roam.
Fallout 4.
Is that fun to do an open world as well, Blaze?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, and guys, I've also finished the story mode for LEGO Incredibles.
What do you think of it?
Very good adaptation of movies. I mean, but I noticed they didn't kill off Syndrome like in the first movie. He instead runs away, doesn't he? Doesn't get killed by, you know, the plane turbine, does he?
Because it's a rare game. I kept it family.
Yeah. And so the only thing I don't like about a game is how, you know, it's when you do a story mode, you start with 2 and not the first movie.
It's confusing.
Yeah. I was hoping you could play through the first mission of a second movie as like a prologue, and then we begin the first movie with, like, you know, flashbacks. Something like that, really.
Yeah.
And like, but it is great how, you know, we got to unlock Pixar characters, and so far, guys, I managed to unlock Woody.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. The first one that I unlocked was Dory from Finding Nemo. Although, guys, I kind of wish Nemo was a Pixar character instead of her, really, to be honest, because I prefer Nemo.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
And I also like the addition as well of Russell, of course, from Up as well. I've unlocked him, and also I've unlocked a character who I believe is from Coco. I think it's called Miguel, something like that. Miguel, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Miguel.
Yeah, he's in the game as a character you can unlock, and I believe also I've also unlocked Meredith from Brave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or one of the worst protagonists ever.
Yeah, I've not seen the entire movie. I mean, because I got bored of it and I shut it off when I was younger, and I've lost the DVD. I'll probably have to rebuy it so I can rewatch it now that I'm older, so I can better understand it.
Really?
What?
So the new movie, The Sea Beast, yeah.
Oh yeah, the Netflix movie.
It's actually directed by the guy who made Moana.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I need to watch Moana one day, Blaze.
Yeah, Moana's actually pretty good.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Hey, welcome back, Sup. Christopher Lee as Baron Mordor. Absolutely, he was a phenomenal actor, Christopher Lee. Can play any role.
Yeah, Moana, of course, that's my favorite role of my favorite voice role of Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, nice, because I believe he plays her father, doesn't he?
No, he plays the demigod.
The demigod?
Yeah, it's who he is.
Thought he was her father.
No, that's Tamara Morrison.
Oh, Tamara Morrison, nice. And I believe Jermaine Clement's in the film as well, Jermaine Clement.
He's Tomatoa.
Yeah. So far, guys, my favourite voice role of him is Nigel in Rio. But my favourite role of his in live action would have to be Boris in Men in Black 3.
Certainly better in singing in Moana than he is in Rio, though.
Oh, is he? Oh, nice. And, okay, so Vermund, what is Boris's full title? You know, what is the full name of Boris that you know, people call him Men in Black 3, which he hates being called.
What was that again?
Shall I tell you?
Yeah.
People call him Boris the Animal, but his response is, "It's just Boris."
Yeah, that's what he said.
It's just I find it so funny how he gets annoyed by that title, and he always says, "It's just Boris." And I do also love his line, which is, "Let's agree to disagree." I gotta say, for a New Zealand actor, he does a very good English accent as Boris, or Jermaine Clement, very good British accent for a role.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So Ken Lally did motion capture for Albert Wesker. Nice. Did not know that. Yeah, me too, Darth Prime, yeah. It's just Boris.
So wait, Luke, you're going to be starting Assassin's Creed Brotherhood?
When I've unlocked all characters in LEGO Incredibles, Blaze, and the collectibles.
You'll be blown away.
What about my graphics?
And gameplay.
We'll see. Is it me, guys, or the collectibles really easy to unlock in LEGO Incredibles? Guys.
I don't know. I have not played the game.
Shadow?
Yeah, for the most part, anyway.
Yeah, because it seems the gold bricks are right there, ready for you to walk up to unlock them. You don't have to do a puzzle to get them for some reason.
Yeah, the same case with Skywalker Saga. It's like the card bricks are right there.
Yeah, right there, yeah. Thankfully, Skywalker Saga has more puzzles to do, though, thankfully.
Yeah.
And I always get excited when I have to build, the Pixar builds.
Oh yeah.
Ozzy's reaction is so funny. Look at no lecture what Ozzy said.
What's he said? WTF, eh?
Oh, I got a new deepfake idea. Want to see it? This.
Oh, Buzz. Oh, God. That's going to be cursed.
Oh, it's going to put me on that. Right.
I actually put an Aussie on it.
You've lost respect with Will Smith about all that. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, put it this way, right? He was just defending his wife, weren't he? But he should have just, been more calm, shouldn't he, really? Because now look what's happened. He's probably ruined his career, hasn't he?
And he's a meme.
Yeah. I like him in his films and stuff like that. I think he's a great actor, but yeah, he needs to, learn to control himself, in public, really, especially at an Oscar ceremony of all things. But hey, at least the Oscars got popular for once, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I bet if, that didn't happen, the Oscars would barely get any views.
Ooh, how about Shadow?
So he helped them, basically.
Pretty much, yeah, unintentionally.
How about Shadow on Thing Buzz?
Do I agree that General Shepard from Call of Duty is the best traitor of all time? Sure, yeah, like in video game territory, absolutely. I mean, he's my favorite villain of the franchise, of the entire Call of Duty franchise, not just Modern Warfare, but the entire franchise, because Modern Warfare 2 is actually probably my third favorite game of all time after GTA 4 and Red Dead Redemption 2, actually. Because I adore that game.
Shadow?
I adore that game.
Shadow?
Yeah, but
A deepfake will be coming soon.
Okay. Check that out.
It includes you on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So Will Smith has now been banned from the Oscar for 10 years. Look what's happened to him. Yeah, by doing what he did, he's now banned from the Oscar for 10 years. Well, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But to be honest, it is really annoying how people won't shut up about him and the incident. Really, it just annoys me. Really, how they just won't shut up about it.
Okay, here it is.
Of course.
Oh.
They made memes of it.
Yeah. Oh God, my mum looking on my chat.
That's actually Shadow.
Oh my god.
Cursed.
That is so cursed.
That's so
Like, it looks like I have the 2 eyebrows. And actually, no,
Yeah.
3 eyebrows.
Creepy, isn't it?
Let's check out the Bond.
Oh my god. That is cursed.
Let's see the Bond. On time.
Yeah, it really annoys me as well.
Yeah, like, why can't people just move on from me? It was just one slap. What's a big deal? And put it this way, right? How would you feel if your wife was got offended by a joke? You wouldn't. You probably won't like it, would you?
Of course not.
Yeah. Yeah, they did so many memes. They even did like an animated meme in which they replaced Will Smith and Chris Rock with their DreamWorks characters. You know, with Will being Oscar from Shark Tale and Chris replaced by Marty from Madagascar.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I can't believe he did that. That's just laughably stupid.
Wait, where is that? Let me go find it quickly.
But I will still talk positively about Will in his films I review, because I think he's a great actor.
Oh my goodness! Because what's the first thing she's up
Yeah,
and say?
but
What's the fate?
I just hope that in my community post for his birthday, that no one's going to, you know, have a go at me for wishing him happy birthday, you know.
Okay,
I hope you don't.
Yeah.
What the hell? Will Smith slaps The Rock. What the hell?
It is, you know, it's pretty cool how lots of people are born on September 25th, isn't it? But I know, you know, like Mark Hamill, Christopher Reeve, Will Smith, Donald Glover, and also Michael Douglas and his wife Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh my goodness. Vermont, you ready?
Oh my god.
Actually looks real, doesn't it?
It looks like the mum wearing the costume.
Okay, let's see me on this.
Yeah, Wesker and Smith are great villains, aren't they?
Okay,
and in case you're wondering about Dorla, my favorite Wesker actor is not any of the actors from the movies. My favorite Wesker of all time is DC Douglas. Douglas.
And Peter Jessel is my second favorite out of the Wesker.
Yeah, same Blaze. Yeah, but DC Douglas is, in my opinion, is the best Wesker of all time. He made him such a great villain, in my opinion.
Yep.
I especially hated how, you know, in Extinction he barely did anything. He just sat in a business meeting and didn't even do anything really.
No.
Yeah. I like when Afterlife he actually showed his powers, thankfully. Retribution he didn't do anything really either, apart from inject Alice with a cure. And in Final Chapter he really ruined his character.
Oh my goodness. Alex is so cursed.
Oh god.
Wait, wrong one.
Blaze looks like Harry Potter's a Space Ranger now.
Wait, that's the wrong one.
You look like Harry Potter's a Space Ranger.
Here it is.
Wow.
Wait, who looks more cursed in your opinion, Luke?
I don't know. Oh, nice. Ozzy got a new lightsaber. Nice. That looks cool.
Luke this time.
I don't know who looks more cursed, really. I mean, like, Shadow's one looks like it's gone wrong because of her eyebrows. Like,
Yeah,
one of them's gone.
Yeah, those have two eyebrows on one side. One big and one small. Like, that is cursed. Oh.
I think Vermont looks the most realistic.
Yeah. When it comes to, you know, Men in Black villain, guys, my favorite Men in Black villain is Edgar the Bug. And that's also my second favorite role of Vincent D'Onofrio after Kingpin.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
I think Vincent D'Onofrio is a very underrated actor, actually.
Yeah.
Like he's very talented in my opinion.
Oh my goodness.
What's happened, Blaze?
I think Luke looks the most cursed. Why is it not saving? What the hell? It's not saving. That's weird.
Yeah, I agree. So, Men in Black 1's the best one, definitely. I love Men in Black 1.
Oh no, I have to reinstall Redmi.
Ouch.
Do you think Men in Black should stay as one movie?
In my opinion, it ends with a third movie.
Do I still have the
In my opinion, International was not needed at all. But in my opinion, the second one is the worst one.
How did they go from a good movie to a bad movie?
Yeah, I know, right? Thankfully, 3 Repair the Damage the second movie did, which I was happy about. And Men in Black 3 had a very heartwarming ending as well, didn't it? So it's just a shame that, you know, third movie had to be ruined by an awful spin-off.
Probably.
Yeah. Because International was just awful. And I love how the third movie also revealed that, you know, Kay has been looking out for Jay all this time, ever since he was a kid. Like, I think that scene where it's revealed that he's been looking after Jay ever since he was a boy after his dad got killed is a very touching scene in my opinion. Pretty emotional actually.
No, the only thing good about International, in my opinion, was Liam Neeson, and also
Absolutely, I think he was probably the best actor in that movie. Everyone else, I couldn't care less about really. They also sort of wasted Emma Thompson, in my opinion, as well in that movie. She only appears in like 2 scenes. What a waste of her.
And
So what do you think of Lost City?
I would consider this to be Tessa Thompson's worst role.
Oh yeah, I hated Agent M. You know, she was just a Mary Sue, weren't she?
Absolutely.
What's sad is I prefer Valkyrie over her actually as well. Even though I think she was underdeveloped. And my favorite role of Tess is actually her role in the Creed movies.
And my favorite role of hers is actually in Westworld.
Is that a show?
Oh yeah, the show, yeah.
I might probably check that out actually, you know, I've heard good things about it.
Hey Luke,
What?
That's the order.
what's your opinion on the Lost City?
And a pretty fun movie in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Daft Punk. You could literally imagine it being like, you know, a multiverse movie where Thor and Valkyrie are Men in Black agents, literally. With Rachel Gould being made the villain of that movie again.
Okay,
So-
here it is.
So, Lucky Nerd, have you watched Men in Black before in your life?
No.
Do you plan to watch it one day?
Sure, maybe.
Yeah? Well, I hope you
We'll see.
enjoy them.
If they ever become
Oh my God,
available on
Blaze, that
either
looks
Prime
terrible,
or
doesn't it?
GTA Shadow.
The most underrated movie, in my opinion, Sup? Well, in my opinion, there's 3 underrated movies, which I think together underrated, and that would have to be, let me just get them for you. Hold on. Whoops. What would have to be? The Star Wars prequels. Yeah, those are my...
Definitely the most underrated movie of all time.
It's actually my favorite.
Ranger Sith? Really?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Well, Empire Strikes Back is my favorite modern, like main line.
In the original trilogy, yeah.
Yep.
But which one's your favorite? What is your favorite of all time, Blaze?
I think Empire Strikes Back.
Would you say it's because of Darth Vader?
And
Yeah.
also Revenge of the Sith as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so the prequels, in my opinion, are, you know, the most underrated movies of all time. Just pulling back on my Star Wars pile. Also, wait. Oh. There we go. And in my opinion, the most underrated animated movie of all time would have to be... Hold on.
Is it the Mitchells?
For me, it's Robots.
Oh, that's a good one.
I love that movie.
It's a damn good movie.
Yeah, it's incredible. Well, so...
Even the game is good.
Well, so you'll be happy to know that you're not the only one who liked the prequels. I mean, I love them. They're my childhood. And Revenge of the Sith is also the first ever movie I saw in a cinema, actually. Well, not just Star Wars, but like my first ever movie I saw in a cinema. So Revenge of the Sith, alongside prequels, holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith was the first album we ever watched.
Yeah, nice. You wouldn't mind Michael Ross one was like Luther? He'd be great to see the prize as well, wouldn't I? I've heard he was good in the role in Small War, wasn't he? Michael Rosenbaum.
My first ever Star Wars movie. Well, that might be a bit complicated to explain.
Is it a sequel trashology movie, you lucky nerd?
Unfortunately, yes.
Ouch, I'm sorry to hear that. Unfortunately, a lot of people's first movies we saw in the cinemas for Star Wars is unfortunately, you know, a sequel trashology movie.
Force Awakens was the first Star Wars movie I saw in theaters.
Ouch. When it comes to, you know, the stuff after Revenge of the Sith, I love the most after that, which was released. My favourite to watch was probably Rogue One.
Yeah.
That's a decent one.
Yeah, Rogue One's bloody amazing. It might be the best of Disney Star Wars ever. I love Rogue One.
Yeah, at least when it comes to the movies. For shows, it's Mandalorian.
Yeah, I love The Mandalorian. But only the first 2 seasons, though, because I've started watching it, of course.
And of course, I love that they also gave us the finale for the Clone Wars.
Yeah, and they also, as well, thankfully redeemed Luke as well. Yeah, exactly, Backdoor. I kind of wish Clancy Brown would, you know, shave his head and beard to play like Lex Luthor in live action. He deserves the opportunity because he's a great voice actor and live action actor. I've seen him in live action stuff as well.
Indeed.
Yeah, because if you guys have seen The Flash, he's in that as General Eiling, and he's also in Daredevil and the Punisher as Punisher's mentor called things called Race Schoonover. I think he's called Schoonover. Very good role in his story, in my opinion. You know, as his soldier mentor character.
He was also that general in The Flash.
Yeah, I said General Eiling. Yeah, that's his called General Wade Eiling. But my favorite live action role of his is probably either his role in The Shawshank Redemption or Highlander. It's hard to say really, because I think he's great in both of those roles.
Ooh, we've got a little time left.
Yeah, just 4 minutes while time's flown, hasn't it? Apart from the stupid connection problem earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Well told him Montana. Clancy Brown's a great voice actor, isn't it? You know, sometimes it's hard to believe he voices so many characters with all different kinds of ranges. Yeah, he's phenomenal at his voice work. Incredible.
Like who joined?
Ozzy's back with us. But he's still on mute, of course, yeah. Due to, the noise of the music in the background, yeah. Understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely about I'll see what happens, yeah. Although my personal favourite choice for like a young Barry Allen actor besides Michael, because he's getting older, will probably Dylan O'Brien for Flash.
Bumblebee playing Flash.
Yep.
Yeah, Bumblebee. I love my favourite Transformers movie of all time. I love Bumblebee.
The CGI was really good for it as well.
I know, right? Amazing. Better than the CGI in Age of Extinction and The Last Night, I will say that.
Yep. A lot better.
Because the CGI in The Last Night is god awful. The Transformers look like toys. It's just so lackluster. Like, it's very sad that, the original trilogy of Transformers had way better CGI, which is incredible and holds up to this day. It's probably thanks to DreamWorks, isn't it? Because I think they did the first 2, didn't they?
First 3.
Well, you did a third one too? Oh, nice, cool.
The 4th movie is where they dropped out.
Yeah. I mean, probably with good reason, due to the fact that, because, in my opinion, the franchise was running its course, because I feel like Dark Moon was the perfect ending of a franchise. Yeah, I like Michael Dobson too as well, yeah. I do also like Paul Dobson for his voice work as Sensei Wu in Ninjago.
Yeah, he's pretty good at the swoo.
Yeah, I think that's my favourite role of him, actually. I do also like him a lot as Beta Ray Bill as well in Marvel. It's disappointing that Beta Ray Bill's not even been in the MCU yet, isn't it? It's disappointing, isn't it? Considering he even appears in Lego Marvel's Avengers too, the game Lego Marvel's Avengers, he appears in that.
Quite disappointing.
If I was to rank the Lego Marvel games, guys, I'd rank Lego Marvel Superheroes 1 as my favourite, and my second favourite would be Lego Avengers, and my third favourite will be Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. I'm not really much a fan of that game, really. Yeah, exactly, Darpan. Better way Bill should have appeared, yeah. Yeah, indeed, Ozzy. The CGI for Transformers 2007's aged really well, hasn't it? There's tons of movies which are quite old, which in my opinion have aged really well in terms of CGI. For example, the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Tintin as well.
That's 2011, but I'm talking about older films.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Blaze, tell us your thoughts on Tintin.
It was actually really good.
Yeah, it was, weren't it? Very underrated, weren't it?
The animation is insane.
Yeah. Yeah, in my opinion, you know, I think when it comes to Tintin, I think that's probably Spielberg's most underrated movie of all time. And in my opinion, it deserves a sequel.
Yep.
Probably.
Tony Montana, I've not seen Fog on Maverick. Been busy. I've only seen the first film so far.
Yeah, watch it when you get the time.
Yeah, I will
sure
do,
you'll-
yeah.
Yeah, it looks.
Because I really enjoyed the first one, guys. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It was a good movie, so yeah, I'll be looking forward to seeing the sequel when it comes out on streaming.
Hey Luke, so when you watch Leo Wolf,
Yeah, I'll watch it,
it's actually
hopefully.
it's full CGI with motion capture, and the animation is insane.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, so that is 3 hours into stream. Yeah, so that's it. So guys, yeah, it's been really fun chatting to you guys, and yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Sorry about the connection problem earlier. Apologies for that. I don't know what happened. Really, just pretty stupid, weren't it? And yeah, so thanks to a special guest for coming as usual as well. Yeah, and yeah, it's great to have you here. So guys, this is me doing Live episode 79. So you know, drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to comments what you guys thought of tonight's stream, and also please go subscribe to these special guests who've appeared, and as well, give them some support. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe and love in the future. If you'd like to be a member, you can press join using a piece of lads, or you can link below description, and we will see you all later. All right, see you guys. May the force be with you. Take care. See you. Bye bye.